Space Australia. It's the most Australian Australia in space.
My throat hurts, so I will not be doing an
I
Australian
can't do
accent.
Australian accents.
I feel like you've made up this excuse. You're not really sick. You just don't want to do the accent.
I'm running on 4 hours of sleep because I
Wow.
woke up to like go and feel really sick. That's
so much sleep.
That
I'm on 9
sounds like
hours
my
for this
life.
week.
That's pretty good
Oh,
numbers.
that was just me on Thursday. I had like 3 hours because I was talking to Wes Johnson all night.
It was horrible, and then I had like a massive coughing fit in the morning. It was terrible. Anyway,
D&D in Space Australia.
who remembers what happened last time?
The Constantines tried to suicide bomb the place to kill RU and did not get that far.
I picked up more characters than I know what to do with. And
I
I barely know what to do with one.
And no one has managed to convince Kato yet that he is carrying around a mannequin that he has dressed like his old dead friend.
We're just not sure how to do it. So, how you doing, buddy?
I'm fine. How are you, friend?
Harem of wives thing going over there. Hello?
Hello?
Hello.
I think the DM just died. So who's
I'm-
DMing now?
I'm here. I'm still here. I'm alive.
I was asking Lawrence's
But
character how his
that's
harem
a
of wives
Lawrence
thing's going, and
question.
he just didn't answer me.
What?
Lawrence,
How's your
how's
harem
your...
of wives going?
Yeah.
Now that we've come back at the ship for a long rest.
Very nice. Very nice. But much fun. Isn't it right,
Do you remember your wife's name? Do you remember your wife's name?
lovely wife?
By the name
Oh.
of... I can remember.
Come on.
Come
Come
on.
on, you can do it.
Yes,
Do
honey? What's my name?
What's the name?
Mrs. Cider.
Oh, come on. You can be a little more informal than that with me.
Yes.
And me, and me, and
Honey
me.
bun. Honey bun.
I'll
Darling.
give you a clue. It starts with an A.
Does it actually?
Adorable one.
It does start with an A, yes.
Kato was gonna be like to the wives, you know he doesn't know your name, right?
Yes, I do. Stop spreading malicious lies.
Oh, well, if you do, you can tell us.
I don't have to tell you shit.
I mean, you don't have to, but you kind of like not it's looking like my malicious lies are in fact true now.
We'll be in our rooms, she says. And wanders off.
Yes, we will.
No, not with you.
I was talking about my own room.
They have taken your room.
I imagine you
I'll-
probably were sharing a room. You know, the whole marriage thing?
The password to your the door to the room is a password. The password is your wife's name. That's the hint.
Well, guess I'm sleeping on the couch.
Me and Steve will share for a while.
We're gonna have to bench you.
Me and Steve will share a room.
Now, is this the time where I go and flirt with Lawrence's wife to get back at Lawrence?
Is
Surely
Cox
that's
gonna do that?
No,
Really
That
depends.
thing?
no, it's
This is
not.
surely,
But it feels
Really?
like the right thing to do in the reverse of him trying to flirt with all my characters.
hey, if anything, Joseph should be getting revenge.
Yeah, and as
Well,
the
wait.
DM, he can succeed.
Kato's just gonna like have looked at the have stirred this drama, be satisfied with himself, and then turn to Kangaroo Jack's mannequin and be like, "Oh, I can't wait to get back to our old home. How you feeling about visiting your family after all this time?"
Justin will shout through, "He's not alive, he's a puppet!"
You get that, it's that text in video games, it's just dot dot dot.
Oh, I forgot. Yeah, your sister's probably like in college by now.
Dot dot dot.
You're always a talkative one, Jack. And then he's gonna like amble back to the room, put Jack in his top bunk, get into his bottom bunk.
Well, now that totally healthy situation is sorted. What's everyone else doing?
Croc just like turns to the rat and is like, "You're alive, aren't you?" And just like shrugs back at him.
Lawrence, you're muted.
Justin will go along to his wife's bedroom
Okay.
and knock on the door.
She says, "Come in."
Oh, lovely and wonderful Amé. How may I treat with you today?
He's like trawling through his character sheets. I've got to have wrote it somewhere.
It is. It's Amé.
The door opens.
And he walks in.
They go, "You remembered!" All of them at the same time.
Of course I remembered. I wouldn't forget. You see, they were just saying malicious lies.
Roll deception.
You could have just stopped talking.
Like, I think if you stop it, of course I remembered. There's no lie there. It's just like when you get to the like, yeah, no, you have to, yeah, okay, you've gone too far now.
15.
Ooh. One of them sees through your bullshit.
They really
So all
see
of-
through.
So all of them see through your bullshit.
No, one doesn't.
Oh yeah. That's true. Your wife
Was it the one
does
that,
not...
was it the linked one that did see through, or the linked one that, or the non-linked one that did see through? Because
I'll say the first roll was the non-linked one. So the
Okay.
linked ones see through, the non-linked one does not see through your bullshit. They say, how about you find somewhere else to sleep tonight? Three of them say. One of them, begins approaching you, looking kind of like sorry for you. And then when they say that, she twinges back. And
How about...
oh, actually, how subtle can she make this? It's pretty hard to notice. You notice one of them like stirs a bit.
How about I show you some of my new features?
We installed all of your features.
Yes, but surely you would like to test them out again. You know, quality check.
Maybe when you remember our names.
I did, my beautiful and wonderful wife.
For more than 5 minutes. The door closes.
Well, I think that went well.
Justin will walk back out here and start talking to Steve.
Okay, then roleplay that.
How does that conversation go? What do they have to talk about?
What do they have in common?
So, Stephen, I see you're some kind of fighter. Tell me, What kind of fighter are you? Ah, Justin. We've only just met. Why should I tell you what kind of fighter I am when I don't even know what kind of fighter you are?
Steve, roll a d20.
Also, he's not a fighter, he's a paladin.
A kind of fighter? Paladins fight?
Yeah, everyone's a fighter at heart.
Hang on. What am I rolling again?
D20.
Oh, just a d20. 2.
You get a strong religious feeling that you want to kill this guy.
Ah, just like everyone else.
You know, Justin, do you want to have a training fight?
Courtiers perk up. Ooh, did I hear training?
The
Who's fighting?
the wizard says there'll be no fighting on my ship. None of it.
Court turns to the wizard. You don't have popcorn on this ship by any chance, just so if a fight does break out?
We did, but the chef died.
Oh.
Both Justin and Steve will turn to the wizard and say, "We'll fight whoever the fuck we want."
If you're gonna fight, you can do it in space.
I'll
Well,
fight
that's a
you.
deal breaker. Can't breathe in space.
Then we will fight in the stars.
Do you go to an airlock and eject yourself into space?
No, Steve will just have a swing at Justin.
Ah, great. Roll initiative. I will roll the wizard's initiative.
Okay, so...
Anyone else can jump in if they want.
So 18 for Justin. 5 for Steve. Oh, a 5 for the wizard. Oh, that's somebody else. No, that's our monk friend.
Well,
Shit. A 7. Really? He's not the fastest for a change.
The wizard is going last, so
Anyway, that's 7 plus 5, that's 12 actually, but still,
to-
it's the same.
You have to just click on your number on the box and change it.
Justin,
I did, it's a 5, but just the 1d4 plus 4 because of me feature.
Yeah, but it just still says
Yeah, but
5
if-
on the thing.
if
You
you
But I
just
have
change it in
selected
the
it.
actual.
I have selected. That's why it came out at 5. That's why it's come out at 5 on the side.
Yeah. No.
It's
Click the
fine.
number.
I've
change it.
I've fixed it.
Okay.
I've fixed it for him.
Just type
Alright.
in the number. You have to change your number or it'll stay as 5. Your D4 doesn't
All
do
right,
it.
I can select it on turn. I thought that was a DM
Yeah.
only thing. I apologize.
No. You can
It's-
do that.
Again, it's
Justin.
still. I'm just getting used to roll 20.
I'm just saying you can do it for your own number, nobody else's. Is the point.
Actually, Steve,
Cheers.
Justin was expecting this, Lawrence.
No, he was still arguing with the wizard.
In that case, Steve, you get a surprise attack before everything kicks off.
Was he two-handing? Let's go yes. 13 does not hit.
All right.
So,
Justin, you're up next. Steve has swung at you and missed.
Justin will sigh and
I should move people onto the actual ship map because I didn't think we were going to be doing combat.
That was your first mistake.
It really was. Alright, got this boy, and we need Justin from. Yeah. Alright.
I mean that
You
would-
two can be
wouldn't be-
fighting there. The wizard will be at his control panel. You can be wherever you want to be. You
Where I was just fine.
sure. Go, Justin. What are you doing?
Justin will raise his plasma rifle and aim it at Steve. The turn order's gone wonky.
It has, yes.
It's fine for me, and that's all that matters. I'll just keep everyone on track.
Cool.
And shoot at Steve. A 20 hit. No, it's a 15-foot cone.
Yeah, so he needs to make a DC 17 check of some description.
No, it's the plasma rifle's it's a roll.
Yeah, you're shooting at Steve, so you're doing a 15-foot cone, presumably, like, there-ish. I mean, you can choose to hit the wizard and cult if you want.
No, just it. I'm confused.
You're confused.
Yeah, which admittedly doesn't take too much.
You fire a cone of plasma out. What are
Yeah.
you aiming the cone at?
Well, I'm aiming it at Steve, but
So
it's
it will hit nobody but Steve if you aim it at Steve. Got it.
right.
So Steve needs to make a dexterity save.
No, it's just it rolled it as an attack rather than needing to make it save sort of thing. That might just be me though, coding it wrong. Anyway, does Steve fail?
He does, because it's a DC 17.
Right. So that's 68.
It's 26 damage.
Yes.
Is that everything Justin can do?
He's a level 7 fighter. He will actions search? No, he has a second attack, I believe, at level 7. And he will shoot at Steve again. So that's another dex save.
Mm-hmm.
11 is a fail. That's another 68.
You can just click the thing on your sheet and it'll roll it again.
$32 damage.
I will fix that on your sheet. Let's see, where's the boy? But yeah. Cool, then it's cold.
Cool. He'll approach the new guy, basically just flipping over the table. So I was wondering when I saw you and your posse earlier, which one of you was strongest? Show me what you got. And he's going to start swinging at him with quarterstaff.
Alright. Roll your stuff.
Yeah, quarterstaff, 200. This is my first turn, so with onslaught, it's with advantage, and I'm flanking anyway. So, there's an 18 hit.
18 hits.
I need to test. Ignore this, but I just need to test it. Cool, it works now.
Second attack. 20 for 7, so 2, so 14 damage, and I'm gonna use patient defense just to be ready for a retaliation. So he's not going all out yet. That's my lot.
So now it's Steve's turn.
I thought the wizard was in this.
The wizard is in this, but it's Steve's turn. Because the wizard is last in the initiative order. He got a 3.
Oh, sorry.
Initiative order has disappeared, so.
Yeah, I
That's
can
what-
see it, so it's fine.
Yeah, I thought it was wizard next, sorry.
Steve, go for it.
Steve will rage. Steve really hates Justin now. And wants to kill him with everything he has. He will. Is this? No. Is that taking action? He will. Two-hand. 21 definitely hits. He will divine smite that.
Second level?
Second level. So that is 1d10. Plus. Sorry, second. Extra damage is 2d8 at first. Plus 1d8 for every spell level higher. Okay, so 3d8. $18.
Does that work?
27. 1 second. The D10
altogether.
The D10 should have been +3 for the damage, so it would have been 12 damage from the slashing. 12 slashing damage plus 18, so that's 30 damage to Justin, and he goes unconscious.
Cool. Looks down and goes, "Ah, well, I guess he didn't have that much in him. Damn."
Cool. Well, now it's the wizard.
Steve will look down and say, "Pathetic."
So him and Justin have just had their exchange. It's now the wizard's turn. And he said, "I told you no fighting." And he presses a button. And a small shield appears here. And these doors open. I want you all to make me a strength. Give me a dex check, actually.
Justin fails.
Justin fails by default.
Would the monk be okay because they are high enough level to have the run on walls thing? So
that only really counts for their movement, and I might be okay with it, but like it's the whole if you end your turn on a wall, you just fall off of it.
True. Well, that's right.
If it was spider climb or like you
Yeah.
can stick to surfaces, I might be like sure, but if it's like, because the way it's kind of flavored is your wall running or whatever.
Yeah.
Or like you're using your momentum to keep it up.
Even though you can go upside down.
Yes.
I believe
But
it's
if I'm only going from here to there, and I have nearly 60 movements, wouldn't that be more than enough to just like leg it across this bit?
Colt, you manage to grab on to... Yeah, but it's like a reaction thing.
Fair enough.
You manage to grab onto this little side area and avoid getting flung out into space. You do not.
It's why I put myself outside.
Um,
Bolt would shout, but if the air's getting sucked out here, no one will hear him.
there is still air. You can still shout. You did feel like it briefly got sucked past you.
Well, he would basically just be shouting at the wizard, going, "Hey, what the hell, guy? We were just fighting for sport."
Air does quickly return. Steve, you see Justin regain consciousness as you're both floating around inside the shield bubble of the ship.
Okay. Is Justin at 1 hit point?
Well, Justin
If he
has a
regains
thing.
consciousness.
Justin has a thing, remember? Do you look at Justin's abilities?
Oh, yes, he does. He does.
No,
yeah.
no, you don't. Got it.
I was about to say the answer is definitely he does not.
No, he does not do that.
Okay, yeah,
You
yeah.
both-
I've
You
seen
both
the
sort of uncontrollably float to the opposite ends of the shield.
Steve would like to try and swim towards Justin.
You fail. You have nothing to purchase off of, and your momentum is carrying you away from each other.
Justin will use his rocket boosters
You're going to attempt to fly over there.
to fly over to Steve.
Alright, give me a dex check, because you've never used them before.
Uh,
See if
Five.
you fly around in circles, unable to get anywhere because you can't figure out how your like rockets work. You're
Just-
kind of just stuck where you are for a while.
Justin will continue trying to figure out his rockets.
Cool.
Uh,
What does everyone else do in the meantime? While Justin's like pulling out his operations manual and going through it. He's like,
I mean,
Is that shield still there? Or can Colt like walk back into the ship?
it's still there for now, but the doors have closed as well.
He
It's
just
just like,
starts he just starts like prodding it and testing it to see how strong it is.
promise not to fight on my ship
Well,
anymore.
Well, yeah, you ejected my two sparring partners. I got no one
Ah.
else to fight.
All right, he lowers the shield. You can walk through now.
Cool. Hey, turns to the pilot. Do you have like a wide open space here where I can like move stuff like to the edges of the walls and stuff
There's the
that
conference.
you don't mind me using?
You can either use one of the offices or there's the conference room. We used to use it, but then all the crew died.
Is there
Oh, like-
this one here? Which
Uh,
one is that?
Conference room is this
That's it.
room. This is the cafeteria. These are offices. You can either clear out. You can like move desks and chairs in one of the offices, or you can move all the chairs in the conference room. Because
Yeah, he's gonna do that. Move the chairs to like the sides, and he's just gonna start like kind of like shadow boxing, or like when someone goes through like a choreographed combo of moves with like his staff, just for like meditative practice and things. So that's where he's gonna be for a while.
Steve boy. Lawrence, you're muted again.
yeah, sorry.
A sort of shield corridor appears around you. It directs you back into the ship. You can sort of crawl along it.
This is Steve.
Yep.
Steve will crawl along back into the ship.
Cool. You make it here. The
Okay.
shield's still around you, weirdly enough, and it seems to lead into this room.
Steve will go in.
And then the door closes behind you. You hear a click. A similar corridor appears for Justin.
Justin will try and he'll crawl back in.
Cool. Boop. So, Space Australia.
And you thought I wouldn't fuck anything up.
A day or two passes. If anyone wants to do anything specific, they can say.
Steve will pray to his god.
Your god is very proud of you, but kind of disappointed because you failed.
You haven't killed anyone in a while.
Yeah. He's happy that you sort of like tried to act on your urges, but he's pretty disappointed because you failed.
Yeah. And Justin will compute the algorithm in his robotic brain.
Got it. You think about are you?
Lovely robot.
But yeah, you're now in orbit around Space Australia. The wizard will ask Croc and Kato if they want to be dropped anywhere with everyone else.
Kato will point out the sort of the taiga region that like his family would have come from, as like over there would be great. I want to see if any of my cousins are actually still alive.
It's like a mountainy place, right? That you come from.
Yeah, it's not like a forested mountain. A taiga.
He flies over, scans it. He says, "There's no goblin-y life down there."
It's not a great start.
They probably just like moved.
Yeah, I'll look around for a bit.
It was dangerous. Like my closest family all were eaten by by the thing that I've got on my skin. Points at like the weird dinosaur he's got tattooed on himself crudely.
Huh? Neat.
That basic cold thoughts she's neat.
Well, I've detected some goblins in this direction, and it's like a swampy area that's not too far away.
Oh, the swamplands.
Not the swamp goblins.
Let's go see my second cousins 3 times removed.
Fair enough.
Now, don't be offended by their backwards ways. They don't know that those words they say mean terrible things to other people.
Can I murder them anyway? Says.
You are not released from your cell yet.
Oh, God.
Understandable.
Graham, I know this is not what you had in mind. Do you want to know the first thing that came to mind for me?
Uh-huh.
Those Nazis that were in Australia that didn't realise the war had ended.
No, my thought was the we're gonna be going into deliverance banjos.
Ah. Because instantly when you said that, for some reason, I was like, Heil, mein cousin! How is the war going?
It's other offensive words that I was thinking of, like with the deliverance banjos, like backwoods,
Yeah.
completely untouched.
That makes a lot more sense. I've just got a weird mind.
So
I
we're
don't- It
talking.
wouldn't take you any other way.
So we're
You
talking people in Norfolk. Weird.
Weirder.
Weird.
Ding,
Ah.
ding, 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 ding.
the Wizard Lands, and anybody who wants to follow like Kato and Croc can,
Will do.
except for Justin. Justin and most of the like
What?
NPCs have to stay on the ship for
What about Steve?
surveying purposes. Steve can go.
Steve will go.
And
Steve
Kato,
would have asked about the murdering.
Kato is gonna have been as you come out is like gonna be going. Okay, so please don't kill any of them unless like they attack you first. But they won't attack you as long as you don't seem weak.
Why would I seem weak? I'm
Oh.
obsessed with murdering things. I'm a 6-foot, muscly priest person that
Right,
likes
you're-
to chop things in half.
I mean, height's not important to strength.
Ready to go to the Swamp Goblin village?
Let's go see those backwoods. Maybe my more is like established mountain dwelling cousins have come for a visit. That's why they're not in the mountains.
Hey, time's past. Maybe these people are really civilized now.
It's been 4 years.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's go. Let's go see them.
He says the wizard says the landing is too unstable, so he's gonna lower you guys down. But like,
Holy
you're gonna have to get
indignity.
lowered.
Ulti's kind of eager to see his new friend's homeland, so he like jumps and slow falls instead, just
Sure.
for flavour.
You're a little ways out from the goblin village because, didn't want to spook them with a spaceship.
Yeah, they'll have never seen something like this before. Big metal flying birds are very rare here.
He lowers you guys down a little ways out the swamp, and you can make your way towards it. And this is what you see.
Howdy, cousin Kato.
I believe they're being attacked by dinosaurs.
Yeah. Place yourselves up here, Plux.
Up here. Alright. And Kangaroo Jack,
Very important.
who I will remember to mark as dead for the importance of the stream. So he should have a little more fun on him.
Yeah, I can see it.
Yeah, there you go.
Steve will remind you that in game. Steve will remind you that he is dead.
Oh, stop being jealous of Kangaroo Jack, Steve. I've got room in my heart for multiple friends.
I'm not jealous. He's dead. Why would I be jealous of a dead person? Maybe you're jealous.
Because he's so obviously here and talking to me right now about how absurd you sound.
The voices are in your head.
So
Also, look, dinosaurs.
you approach the village and you see two dinosaurs. One is holding a large metal ball in its mouth. It seems to be looking like left and right past the other one.
Can I see any goblinoids?
You can see one or two.
Haters are gonna be like, "Hey, are these pets or is this a village destroying thing?"
And they say, "Oh, grab a seat."
Okay. Where are the seats on the map?
There are no seats. They're all
Well-
sitting on the floor.
Well,
Some intense, and now that you're actually past that point, you see a bunch of them are in a big pile to keep warm. Actually, a lot of them are in piles in these tents.
Cato's gonna ask them if they've seen his family from the mountains recently.
I say, shh, goblin, quick, look, the dinosaur ball's on. It's great. You should watch it. You see one of the dinosaurs starts bolting over, like it crushes one of the paths and begins running in this direction. And another dinosaur goes to intercept it.
I'll talk to the goblin next to me, and
Uh-huh.
I'll say, "Are you sure you don't want me to kill them?"
No, they're the athletes. You then see an epic collision of two dinosaurs.
Also, Cato has turned to you, Stephen, is like doing the like they're a bit crazy.
And I'll say back,
Uh,
I'll whisper back, "Are you sure you don't want me to kill them?"
No, they'll be fine. They're harmless, mostly.
When the two dinosaurs collide, everyone begins cheering, including a couple of crocodiles.
Where do we bet on which dinosaur is going to win the fight
Uh,
/ game?
one of them rolls out from the top of the mound. That would be me.
Can I perceive any difference between the two dinosaurs that might tell me which one might win?
Give me a nature check.
I was hoping for animal handling. Oh well. I'm not good at nature.
You're pretty confident that this one, with its like its arms are like twice as long as that other one's arms.
Which one? Sorry.
The top one, like
Cool.
its arms are clearly going to be the deciding factor in this fight.
I will bet 2 freaky looking eye stalks on the one at the top.
Oh, excellent.
Can I check the dinosaurs out?
Yeah, roll nature. Anybody who wants to check on the dinosaurs can roll nature.
10.
You're not sure. It looks like a toss-up.
19.
Colt, you think that this dinosaur is probably gonna win. It looks like it's more confident. You think it's a bit more muscular as well. And it's like legs which are doing most of the pushing.
Don't really have anything to bet though, other than a little bit of money. What would it be?
I can sub you some eye stalks.
Croc, you don't have, again, similar to Steve, you don't have a strong preference either way. You do have, like, kind of a good feeling about this one, but you're not really sure.
I like that one. He's got really muscly arms.
Are you going with the top one?
No.
Or the bottom one?
This guy's got really muscly arms.
They're shorter, but they're musclier. I'm pretty sure Croc decided that because Kato was like, well, the arms of that one are longer, but then Croc looked at the other one and was like, if the arms are what's important, that one's arms are musclier.
Court's going to move over here, tap Croc and Kato and share what he thought with his 19, saying that one on the bottom seems to be the strongest in whatever game that they're playing.
See? I told you. Look at those muscly arms.
You guys can bet on the loser all you want. I'm betting on the one over here with the long arms. More reach is always better.
Can I go and find 2 leaves and a bit of moss?
Give me an investigation check.
Eight.
You don't see any moss. And all the leaves are on, like, the tops of trees at the minute. You can't seem to get at them.
How much is Kato putting down on the bet?
I've got
Kato's
2
put
eye stalks.
Two eye stalks riding on that dinosaur.
Sure. Not equivalent, but quite over there. Alright, 200 on the other one.
You're putting 200 on the other one. Ooh, what's Colt putting down, if anything? As the dinosaurs are like bashing into each other over and over.
You know what? Fuck it. There's this random because of my background. I've got this random iron pot in me fucking inventory. I just throw that in.
Sure.
If you're
Oh.
if someone's throwing in like eye stalks and shit, he's like this, flings it in.
They look at the iron pot and they're like, sure, yeah, very useful.
That on the bottom one.
I
That
asked
on the one on the
this
left.
guy.
Who are you betting on, Lawrence? If
No,
anyone?
I ask who's this guy.
Oh, that's the crocodiles. They make sure that the dinosaurs don't get too rowdy.
And who's this guy?
Oh, that's the ref. That's the unlucky one. Actually, oh no, sorry. That's what's left of the bottom one's team. Because they'll see they start the game and then he starts going into like this very detailed explanation about Dinosaur Ball, about how like each team is like 4 kobolds, 1 small crocodile, and a dinosaur. And he goes into all the like play-by-plays of like all the best players and stuff.
I will then ask who lives here, here, and here.
Yes. Except for that one. That's Bossman.
Who's Bossman?
Bossman.
He has a name, yeah?
Is he just like you guys? This boss man?
Bossman, leader, smart, bestest.
Interesting. I'll sit and watch the rest.
I agree.
I'll sit and watch the rest of the match.
You see the 2 dinosaurs struggling against each other. Let's see. We're gonna do this. Boppity 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 ba. So one of them. Oh. Aw. For a second there, it looked like the other one might have given away a bit, but then you see the little goblin teammate like stab at the top one's legs, and it like buckles and gives way, and the other dinosaur like rams through and like crushes this boat with the large metal ball that it had in its mouth. And the other dinosaur falls over. Let's see if this tiny goblin can get out of the way. And crushes and crushes the tiny goblin that took his ankles out.
Oh.
The crowd begins cheering. Yeah! The goblin goes, "Ah, here are your winnings then."
Hey.
Colt, he
Neat.
hands you your pot, and your
Cool.
pot also then contains like a couple of it contains about 10 bronze pieces.
Oh, I was
Ah,
hoping
so,
a
they, so,
smaller pot.
so they do exchange currency here.
They have currency, but a very trade-based sort of economy.
Mm.
How
That's
much
why you threw the pot in.
You bet 200 gold, didn't you?
Yeah.
He returns you 250 gold.
Nice.
So you essentially gain 50 gold essentially on your bet. Kato, the goblin, turns to you and says, "Better luck next time."
It's fine. There's some cool eye stalks, but I can afford to lose them.
The goblins then begin rushing out, and like some of them are going over to this T-Rex, and like surrounding it and praising it, and some of them are going to like help this T-Rex out.
I'm going to return to asking anyone I can, have they seen my mountainous goblin family?
Give me a charisma check, like persuasion. Oh yeah. Some of them are like, you come at them, and your line of questioning is like, "So, backwards hillbilly, have you seen my family?" They don't take kindly to you.
I don't understand what I'm saying wrong.
Lawrence
Can you ask
says
them?
things, but he's muted, so he doesn't count.
Yeah. I will ask this goblin, pointing at Kato.
Uh,
Have you seen his family
roll
from the mountains?
roll persuasion.
23, on a nat 20.
He takes a look at Kato, and
One of them fancy mountain dwarves. Dwarves? You're not a dwarf.
he looks at Kato and is like, he looks like he was part of that mountain goblin tribe. Losers. Couldn't even beat one T-Rex.
Yes, but have you seen them and do you know where they are?
I think they came past here a little while ago. They headed into the spider caves.
Ugh. Croc doesn't like that.
Oi, Kato! They're in the spider caves.
Oh, good. We can leave this backwards hillbilly place and head to the spider caves.
Don't insult my friends!
I can feel myself getting like creepier and weirder just hanging around here. Come on, Kangaroo Jack. Let's get on with this.
I mean, you say that, but why don't we stay here for a bit more? The spider caves aren't going anywhere.
I've heard the boss man is intelligent. Don't insult them.
Yeah, boss man's the greatest. That one that you were talking to chimes in.
Yeah.
He's the smartest of us all.
Yeah!
If he's so smart, maybe he has more information about your family.
Let's get moving, Croc.
Kato, you can tell that Croc is very unhappy.
We've got some spider caves to get to.
What? Do you really need to find your family?
I will start heading towards the boss man's tent.
Do you not want me to find my family? Are you against me having a family, Croc? Is that what this is?
Well, no, just
I thought we were friends, Croc.
I don't like the spiders.
It's just called the spider caves. It's not that there are going to be actual spiders there.
The goblin says, the spiders there are all tiny.
Yeah, they're only like 7 feet across, right?
Oh yeah, really small.
Nah, they're just tiddlers, yeah.
Some of the smaller ones are only a bit bigger than us.
Yeah, exactly.
That's how small some of those ones are.
Exactly. Like the spider caves only contain spiders small enough to fit in the caves. It's the outdoor spiders you need to worry about.
Oh yeah.
I'll knock on the door.
It's not a door, it's more of a cloth covering.
I knock on the
Is the-
cloth.
Is
Colt notices that Steve's disappeared and just thinks, "Oh no," and
Is
starts
this-
sprinting around all of these places trying to find him.
is this guy some kind of god?
Yeah, there's a crocodile there who's just standing.
I'll say, may I enter?
He says, "Boss man, you have a visitor." He says, this guy comes out. Give me a nature check. See if you know what this guy is.
Nope.
Uh,
I know fuck all.
That's a thing.
So Colt catches up and says to the crocodile guy, yeah, I'm with the big tin can. May I?" As he gesturing towards going in, stand with him.
The crocodile looks confused. He says, it's alright. Stand aside, good sir.
So can I now see the boss guy?
He's come
yeah,
out.
you can roll nature if you want to know what the boss guy is. If
He
want.
does know. Nope.
Nope.
Bowing,
I've travelled
boss-
many lands,
boss
but
guy.
not seen anything like you before.
bowing slightly.
You notice that he seems more refined than the other people here. He's holding a small cup of tea.
Bowing slightly.
Colt gives like the only one he knows, which is a fist in his flat palm and a lean forward, but still maintains eye contact.
I will say, you couldn't possibly give me any information about the hill goblins, could you? And the spider caves, good sir.
He says, yes, let me check my notes, good man. He goes into his tent. The inside of it has a lot of, like, decorated things.
Yeah.
You actually recognize them. A lot of it's, like, higher levels of technology than you'd expect to see here.
Interesting.
He starts flicking through a notebook that he keeps on his desk. Now he returns. Yes, those mountain goblins migrated a little bit past us and away from here. They were heading towards the spider caves earlier.
As in, how earlier?
Would have been couple of weeks, few months maybe ago.
Like a month or two.
Yeah.
Looking this guy up and down, what kind of clothes is he wearing?
He's wearing clothes that it sort of doesn't look. The clothes look very. Actually, roll me a history check.
History. One second. History. 17.
Remembering the like general fashion of the goblins we've seen earlier, you don't think his clothes look like you think that his clothes look like they were made to blend in. But like you notice that some of the fabrics are like impossible to weave with the level of technology these goblins possess. It looks like he's wearing relatively. It looks like he's Ren faring this. Like it's clothes that are meant to look old-fashioned, made of like modern sort of materials.
I'll say, nice garb you have there. Where did you fashion it? And what makes your clothes? Of what materials are your clothes made of?
Only
Good
he says only the finest of leathers, hewn
Interesting.
from these dinosaurs, and also some fiber extracted from the plants of the nearby area.
Who weaved the clothes, if you don't
Why,
mind me?
I did, good sir. I
Living off
don't
the fat
like
of the
your,
land. Very admirable.
I don't like your tone of questioning, sir. You, on
I
the other
just
hand, are fine.
what?
He doesn't like your tone of questioning, Steve. He points to the monk and says, "You, on the other hand, are fine."
I am admiring your clothing. Uh,
The
does he
spider
have
caves are full of spiders.
does he have any symbols on his clothes?
None that are like immediately apparent.
Okay. Steve's just going to ask it. You're clearly not a goblin, and you're in charge of a goblin tribe. How did you get here, if you don't mind me asking?
He says, "1 second." Steps outside of his tent. You little bastard. And he will take a swipe at this shrub.
I think that would be, he'd have to make a perception check for that.
He did. I rolled it in a different chat.
Ah.
Do I see this happen?
Or do we at least hear it?
You do not see it because he went back into his tent and then out the other side.
Do we hear it?
You do hear him say, "You little bastard,"
I'll step over here.
and how he stabs the little shrub.
Yeah, Cole's gonna lean in. We're like sticking our heads out from the side, like cartoon style.
Yo, Terry, get him! A large crocodile begins pursuit. We'll see how that comes out later. He says, sorry, what were we talking about?
I was asking you how you became leader of a goblin tribe, given presumably that you're not a goblin.
First off, sir, how dare you?
I mean, I can understand.
Jerry, escort this man away. A large crocodile and the goblin behind you and another goblin all come to start escorting you away.
I'd like to try and resist. Not non-violently.
Make a strength check. An opposed strength check.
Strength.
Against this
15.
You succeed. They cannot push you away by force.
I'll say. I was just asking.
Leave! How dare you insult my rule?
I'm not insulting. I'm asking.
Leave this place.
Even might be a good idea for you to do as he says, just for now. We are in their abode, after all.
I'll start marching away and I'll shove my way through these two goblins as I leave.
They just mind you. You're bigger than them. They'll get out of your way.
So Colt turns to the leader and he goes, "Right, so there were mountain goblins here, but they were only seen a month ago."
Yes. I think they headed into the spider caves. It's a cave full of ghastly spiders.
In which direction would that be? North, south, which way? Any directions?
Southwest of here. If you follow the river, you should come to it eventually.
Awesome. Thank you for your time, good sir. Do you have a name?
I am the chief.
Chief's fine. Name's Colt. Pleasure to meet you. I will pass this information on to my
Good,
to my companions.
Good, Milado. and then he heads back into his tent.
Before, just like it's literally like a parting words thing. He turns around to the leader and goes, "Before I go, you haven't seen any creatures like myself around these parts, have you? Or know of any on this planet?" Bear in mind that like Colt is like a tall, slender, pale grey creature.
He recalls you see something light up in his eye, as if he remembers something, and he says, no, and heads back into his tent. You know he's lying.
All right, I was expecting like an insight check.
Nah, he got a 1.
Oh, fair enough. So Colt's just gonna like nod sage at that, return to the party, and expunge the information that you got, so we know which way we're going. And Kato, by the way, your family was seen at least a month ago, so that it's a good chance that they're still around.
Yeah, we're gonna go to those spider caves and catch up to them.
Plan.
Right, Croc?
Come on, Croc, you're with us. It'll be fine.
I'm full
Croc?
of confidence. I'm not
We'll just-
scared of no spiders.
It's fine. We'll just throw Steve at them.
See, Jack's super, like, up for this.
This goblin turns around. Ah, would you like a guide through the spider caves?
I have been to the spider caves before.
Ah, fair enough. Grabby mountain bastards.
What was that, you little shit?
You heard me.
Get back here, you piece of shit. I will eat you.
Jerry!
Colt turns to Steve. This is what I love about traveling, seeing other cultures.
You wanna
Oh,
start
you-
something?
Oh, you're gonna have to bring your friends to start something, huh? You're not goblin enough to go mano a mano.
It's
Fucking
the
loser,
the
swamp
goblin
dwellers.
way.
Fucking swamp dwelling losers.
Mountain loving bastards.
Hey, at least we're high enough that we can look down on you all.
Yeah, you stupid rocky towers. Disgusting.
You and your mud huts.
And
Are you
then,
sure you don't want me to hit them?
and then it's just like Croc's just from Space Melbourne, which is just like a normal town.
Yeah, like Space Melbourne is literally one of the few places that spaceships can land in this entire planet.
And then it's like arguing between mountain people and dirt huts. And he's just like, I'm not going to see anything.
Yeah, you're all losers. You can't even fight on your own.
Nah, stupid mountain people. You
How
wouldn't
do you-
stand our struggle. We have
You're
to
literally at the bottom of the fucking food chain. You guys are.
live with the stupid giant spiders, unlike you guys with your nice safe mountains. We're real goblins.
Our nice, safe mountains. Have you seen the flying things that come from above even us?
Ah,
No, you haven't, because you're down here in the fucking swamp looking in the mud, aren't you?
the fucking mountain goblins.
Have you ever been picked up by a rock in the middle of the night?
Yeah. Yeah, you ever had like a pterodactyl come and like try and like break into your home to take the children?
Ever one of those big mountain spiders step on your village? I think not.
You've seen the spiders that live in the mountain? They're the bigger spiders because they can't fit in the caves and under the trees.
Nah, the biggest spiders are the ones that walk on the plains.
Every
can't
time,
fit in-
every time
can't
someone
fit
says
in-
spider, like Croc's just like looking around.
Okay, that is fair. The giant titan spider cities are in the plains. I feel like us like arguing over whose spider's bigger is kind of pointless.
It's apples and oranges with spiders.
Yeah, it's just like they all eat you in the end, right?
Yeah. you come to a little bit of an understanding with these goblins.
I'm like, I suppose it would be best if we employed one of you who knows about the local spiders more than I do.
Ah, fair enough, good buddy.
I
It's
have
nice
been
to see one
gone
of
for
you
4
mountain
years
guys.
in the stars.
Wow, that tune changed quick.
Well, I was reminded about how unimportant all of this conversation was because the city spiders and the plains are actually the most terrifying things in this place. Think of a Tarrasque-sized spider.
Ugh. No, please no.
Okay, now that is starting to verge on scary. A Tarrasque-sized spider.
Yeah, that's the problem. It's a common problem around here. People will build their houses on one of them, and then the spider will walk away. That's why a lot of them have cities on their backs.
Yeah, yeah. The funniest one is if you see people who like got really adventurous and built it on like one of the higher hills that they thought they'd found, and then it like moves, and they're like just trapped with the only option to like either find a way to climb down the legs or just jump off the side of a spider.
Yeah.
Thought was now lost in thought. He's just like, oh yeah, because like the core people are all about like grappling, hooking, and swinging from like wide gorges and shit, and he's just imagine doing that between the spider legs and stuff. So it's like,
Yeah,
oh, yeah.
there's a reason I shared the picture of the core hook dancer.
Yeah, I looked up all that stuff before I made this character. That's why I made him a core, because I was like, oh my god, this just makes such a good character.
Yeah.
Just off of that alone.
Cool. So you're gonna follow your little goblin-y friend to the spider caves.
Sure.
Fair enough.
Where's Steve gone? Is Steve here?
He's muted.
He's muted, but he's put himself back next to us, so I'd assume so. I mean, he did like leave the leader alone.
Hello?
Hello.
You with us, Steve?
What, are we killing people?
No, we're going to Spider Cave. You can maybe kill spiders.
Yeah, there might be spiders there to murder.
Do they know that they're going to be murdered?
Or Croc. Croc, there might not be spiders. It's just a name.
Don't worry, Croc. I will murder all of the spiders that come near you.
Excellent. I'm liking
There
this
we
more
go.
by the second.
Alright.
Oh, everybody's happy.
I won't,
Ready.
because you need to learn to toughen up yourself.
Ready to set off on your journey?
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
Cool.
Just during this intermission, I'm gonna like just for a quick little bio break, but I will be listening in, just muted. Okay, just so you know.
Cool.
Sure.
Just in case your call fizz and I'm not answering.
Sure.
Yeah, your guide successfully leads you down the correct path following the river. And you eventually come into a misty area. And you're warned that... place yourself here on the map.
Sorry, just...
Where?
Here.
Cannot
This
see your-
location.
Oh, here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Right there. And the goblin warns you, this little area is like a nice ambush spot where a lot of spiders like to hang around. They've been getting smarter recently.
We'll keep our eyes and ears peeled.
Everybody roll perception.
Croc,
wanna
have you
be-
set up that extra D-Force thing?
Oh, yes. I'll do that.
If you want to notice where spiders are. Oh my god. That's a lot of good rolls. And then Steve.
33.
It's you and me and you and us and your
And
friend Steve. Do Steve. Yeah, everyone who isn't Steve.
Hey, look, guys, it looked absolutely safe. Nothing at all. Look!
Everybody not named Steve. It's such a good way to put that.
There's nothing here.
You see a bunch of spiders waiting in like they are like the size they're medium-sized creatures, and they are just waiting in bushes.
Ambushes.
You actually see up ahead. There are like items that seem to be left, and you can see that some of them are like specked with blood, as if someone had been killed there. Their stuff deliberately left behind and then dragged away.
Ooh, murder items.
With
My favorite.
With a 28,
Steve.
with a 28, does Kato see a crocodile man like looking around angrily?
You do see an angry crocodile man.
So where which bushes do we see the spiders in?
I've revealed them on the map, but they're too well hidden on the map. Maybe I didn't even need to put them on the GM layer. There's one here.
I can
one
see them.
there,
Yeah,
I can't see them
one
at all.
there, one here, one there.
Why am I zooming in? Can I zoom out so I... Yeah, in fact, I like this. Just... Let's zoom right out. Ah, I can't see shit on the map. This is lovely.
Kato would like to surprise fireball the three that are nearest us.
Very well.
So can they all
sure.
make dex saves?
Yeah.
Will I have to make a deck save?
No, it wouldn't. It won't reach you. I'm just trying to set the area of woodland on fire and
So
the spiders.
where are you centering this fireball?
Back here-ish, I think it works. So it should basically I should be able to get it so I can like hit them all and not Steve.
Yeah, you can roast those 3 spiders. Dex.
Wow, that one spider.
One passed.
Nice. Roll your damage. These are the tiny spiders. Oh no! You killed all 3 of them because they're spiders. No.
How much of the foliage is actually on fire now?
Like this whole section of like everywhere that was in the fireball is now on fire. Time to do some Andrew level art.
I'm so proud.
That should discourage. That should discourage any spiders coming from that side.
Oh, honestly, most things. There's a big fire. Oh no, not a bushfire in Australia.
Let's see how actually.
We're in a swampy area still, so maybe it's damp enough it won't carry.
I wonder how out of hand this fire is. I should roll that. I'll do 100 for severity of like.
A fire!
How fiery is this fire? How much is it going to be a problem? Oh, not a problem.
Good, it's gonna stay contained roughly where it is.
It immediately hits plants that are like almost waterlogged, and it doesn't spread any further than that.
Good. Do we have to roll initiative for because we've basically effectively made all the spiders.
Everybody roll an initiative.
So where Kato's initiative is 15. Now Kangaroo Jack's initiative.
Kangaroo Jack's initiative is dead.
It would have been very funny if that mannequin got a higher initiative than you did. Was I standing next to an enemy of some sort?
You're standing next to the goblin guide.
Yeah, you are
Who's
next to the
here?
goblin. He is.
This?
It's a rat.
That's the rat.
Oh, okay.
See,
That's
guys? There's no spiders, nothing to be worried about.
In the way the rat mixed with the foliage made it look like some sort of frog monster to me.
Alright, this one spider that rolled really well is going first, apparently.
I don't like that Croc's surrounded by spiders. It
Oh yeah,
upsets me.
Croc, what's your dexterity?
Uh,
I'm pretty
18.
sure I'm the going first of the people on 15.
18. You go first, Croc. Hang on. I'll put you to 0.5. Kato, you're up. What's your dex, Lawrence?
My dex is -1.
Well, what is yours more than -1, Kato?
My dex is 20.
Got it.
My initiative's 4, but my dex is -1. But that's because I've got the
What's your initiative, Kato?
super special awesome feat of.
My initiative is +5.
Oh, then yeah, it's still Kato.
I'm back, by the way. I have changed it to 18, but I don't know how to like put it but further up on the order.
It's fine.
It's fine. He can click
That's the
reorder.
thing that I will sort once I've like put all the 0.5s in for all the people who rolled the same initiatives, which is
Cool.
like half of you.
Cool.
All right, Croc, it's you first.
Croc begins screaming, runs over and stabs this as the action, then throws the rat as a bonus action. But
Okay.
At the other one, so he has a boom, boom. Oh my god.
You nat one,
yeah,
so you
so
miss.
he misses.
You stab at the spider, and your dagger gets stuck in a web that's in the bush. Your
I love
dagger
the the holy dagger.
Your
Oh my
dagger
god.
Is now, your
The
dagger
rat,
is now stuck in a
however.
bush.
Ah! Save me!
Go for it, rat. And the rat absolutely kills that spider. Murders it, roll dead.
Oh, the spiders.
The holy dagger is still stuck. One of Team Matt's teeth is just stuck in a spider web in a bush.
Fucking spiders. The giant crocodile is being guarded by the tiny rat.
Then it's good old little wolf Speedray, who is realizing that the ambush has failed and all of his friends are burning over there. Recognizes that he's in a ton of danger. And he is gonna... He's gonna dash to there. Scuttles away. Go! Monk dude.
Notices a spider, jumps on that and squishes it. Or
Yeah,
tries to, at least.
go for it, go for it.
You can add a d4 to your rolls.
You do hit the
Not that you
spider,
need to.
but the spider is in fact alive still. You like stomp on it, but it's okay. Because it is like the size of a human.
Ah, it's only rolling singles now. Second attack.
Go for it. And you stomp on that spider to death. That's a dead spider now.
He turns around to Croc and just gives a thumbs up and a big grin.
Like, panicked look, he's like, just smiling back, yes, that is good.
Alright.
Done.
Kato, what are you doing?
I don't know. Sorry.
Would you like to pursue the spider? Or are you gonna get like that? Are you gonna let that one spider go?
I mean, I'm planning on letting it go, I think.
Cool. So you're not gonna do anything.
I'm just going to shift up here to get a better view of what's going on.
Cool. Steve, letting the spider go?
Where is Spider?
It's all the way over here after running really far away.
I will pick up the murder weapons.
Sure. You begin looting. You pick up a normal long sword for now on your turn. Does the rat do anything?
No, the rat guards its precious crocodile.
Kangaroo Jack?
What does Kangaroo Jack do?
Kangaroo Jack is silently standing with helping out, ready to help out Kato with whatever comes close.
Got it. And with that, we can end initiative. So, what do you do?
Cry.
You cry. Steve starts picking stuff up. The spider runs off. Never to be seen again. Probably. Sure, that's fine.
It'll have learned its lesson.
It's definitely smart enough to know that.
Continue following the guide to where we need to go.
Got it. That means that this happens as a surprise.
Ooh.
Sorry?
Croc.
Hmm?
Smelling your fear, two significantly larger spiders jump you.
Croc no longer exists.
And both miss, even with the advantage.
Both miss. They're like, where'd Croc go?
Fucking face spiders.
Any of the rest of us notice this happening?
Yeah, you see two spiders appear, attack Croc, and then they both seem to disappear.
Just like Croc did.
Hey, if you
They're gone. Face
bothered by
back.
The guide, the little goblin guide, is like, "Oh my god, fucking."
Hey, everybody
face."
get close to me. I'm about to waste my 5th level spell for an hour.
Okay.
I would need everyone to be within 10 feet of me, please. And I'm just gonna cast Anti-Life Shell, and then we can just keep. So 10-foot radius sphere around me. So I'll stand in the center, and you guys. So if I stand in the center, and everybody stands around me.
Anti-life shell. Let's see here.
And we just walk, and now no living thing can get to us. For an hour. Let's go.
You are correct.
So now we continue in complete safety with our guide.
Croc is so happy that he will totem pole you.
Thanks, buddy. That actually makes my range easier.
You got it.
So yeah, we
Pre-
go.
Prelude finished.
Yeah, I'm just like, I have a bit. I'm just gonna use my 5th level spell to ease the travel part of this process.
Cool. You eventually come out to a cave entrance. There is an immediate hole in the cave. It looks like things travel vertically to get into this cave.
Uh-huh. Is this the right cave that my family went to?
Goblin says Seems like it should be.
Okay.
When you say people have to have to go vertical to get into it, I'm taking it's like in the side of a cliff and up a height.
No, you can just like drop down into it. It's like it's a cave, and there's just a hole in the cave. You have to
Okay,
drop down.
we all need to drop at
Oh.
the same time. So everybody
Looking
hug and drop at the same time.
looking down the hole, you'll see this exhilarating image. A tiny amount of cave that you can drop into.
Good God, there's so much there. And I can sense the spiders.
Oh, this is-
Boom.
So you're all jumping down at the same time. It's a it's like a 30-foot down.
Hug.
Do you do anything special to like land properly or what?
Kato is in the center of this but mass of people who are all falling, so is presumably safe.
I mean, you were getting carried anyways, so yeah.
Got it.
Yeah,
Anybody who has no special method of reducing their own fall damage takes.
I mean, I have slow fall if I can like hold on to people, and if that has any effect on anything.
I would like to rage.
We're all dropping as the Steve going ah! all the way down.
Croc will take the damage for Kato and El Rato.
Sure. So it's 3d6 to people, unless you have a special method of like thingying. So Croc, you take 8 times 3.
Oh God.
I take half of that.
Because you're taking the damage for 2 extra people.
What is the slow fall again?
I don't feel like that's how falling works.
It kind of is. You have the weight of 2 people on top of you.
Well, I've got the weight of 1 and a rat.
Yeah. The rat would have taken that damage. It's all good. Look, you're the one who said you wanted to take all that damage.
Slow fall says nothing about helping other people. It just reduces the damage by 5 times my level.
This is accurate. So you take 0 damage. But you land in the cave. And everyone give me a perception check. And also, the cave is full of thick fog.
I would be at disadvantage because I presumed it was dark.
It is dark, but it's also full of fog. Does anybody have any special? Does anyone have any special methods of seeing through fog?
Give me a second. I can become a snake.
Ah, for your blind sense.
And you can all ride me as a snake while I put out my aura from all sides of me.
Other than that, everyone is blind except for the snake then.
Okay, I will become a snake and carry everyone where I can see.
Cool. Snake up, my guy.
Hang on.
Now I'm the one getting carried.
What's your blind sense range as a snake?
It's not long. It's like 15 feet, I think.
15 feet, you say. So
I have divine sense.
Actually, it's not even 15 feet. It's 10 feet.
It's 10 feet, you say. Ah,
Yes, I can see 10 feet in all directions of me.
Even better. Got it.
But also, I can basically see to the end of my thing, and nothing can come past my like dome.
Got it. So
We could put darkness on, and then only you can see. In general.
you see
Yeah.
that.
That.
I'd like to use divine sense.
That lets you sense undead, fiends, or like something else, right? Aberrations.
Celestial, fiend, or undead within 60 feet.
You sense no celestial fiends or undead within 60 feet of you.
I
That's
cast
good.
Detect Spider.
Unfortunately, you're not high enough level for that spell.
It's a very high level spell.
Is Detect Spider, yeah. Sorry, so we're revealing 10 foot forward. You get that. And, Croc.
Mm-hmm.
presuming you're the one riding on the back of the snake,
Sure.
I assumed everyone was riding on the back of the snake.
The snake
else,
does have a lot of back.
the spider that you saw the legs of, but didn't realize it was a spider, jumps out to attack.
No.
Okay.
Can I walk over to the
spider-
spider and stab it?
The spider hits a wall and cannot attack us. Good for that.
Actually, I don't see shit.
Fortunately, the spider can see, because
Ha-
it's a big spider.
Yeah, I can see. It doesn't matter. It can't hit us.
Oh, that's
It's-
true. It's alive and thus cannot hit you guys.
Yeah,
So,
that's why him not finding undead within 60 feet was pretty great. Because fuck you.
It's very annoyed.
Fuck off, you horrible little monster.
Whereas if members of our party have metal objects that they can push through the thing to stab stuff with, that works.
It stares at you angrily.
Wait, so only like metal can get through it?
Well,
anything non-living
Anything
can
not
get through.
alive can get through. You see another spider on the ceiling.
Can I stab this spider with my if it gets close enough to me? Can I stab it with my sword?
The spider, realizing it's getting nowhere, is just kind of vibing.
Yeah, my basic hope is that effectively the spiders will just get kind of bored and leave.
You see the spider. Well, actually, you don't see the spider do anything. You just notice that the spider's not there anymore. Only you, though, Graham.
Okay.
Everybody else has no clue what's going on. Everyone else hears spider noises. That's what you get.
But yeah, I'm just trying to, as I get close enough to sense the spiders, I'll sort of shift away from them. Just to try and not.
You notice there's a bunch of spiders in the ceiling. Hang on, Oh, that's the wrong button.
Can we just shortcut this to us getting through this cave because there's nothing the spiders can do to us?
Yeah, sure. You guys can move to this back point of the cave.
Darn spellcasters.
I'm just on that. I think we've covered this problem pretty well.
You spider immune people, well done.
If at any point you let me blind sense see the remains of my family, then that'll be a problem. But otherwise,
Cool. Just gotta get some stuff. You managed to see some. You managed to get way over here. And
way
I'll
into the
show you
darkness.
a bunch of this stuff. And you see some goblins that are holed up. You're a snake, but you do feel a bond with them. But you also notice that there's definitely something blocking the way.
Can I try and have a look and see what's blocking the way?
You cannot see through the fog.
Is it still foggy, sort of into the area where the goblins are?
It's hard for you to tell. Where you are, there's fog with your normal vision. With your blind sense, you can't really see the fog.
And I can't just go through this gap into here.
It seems there's a barricade of some description. You could break through the barricade.
Can I slither around the barricade or over the barricade?
It seems to go up to the ceiling, as if to defend from things that would come from the ceiling.
That makes sense. That does make sense. Can I knock on the barricade?
You can
Sorry, ignore that.
you can
headbutt it.
You can pound on the barricade. You all hear scared goblin noises.
I will call through the barricade and say, Do not. I'll say this in common, and again in primordial. I'll alternate between the two just in case.
You hear
Saying, "We are here to help. We're here from the tribe down in the swamps who said that you passed by this way."
in if anybody speaks Goblin, in Goblin, you hear a reply. We know your tricks, you weird spider people. Go away.
I
If you do not
understand
speak,
nothing.
if you do not speak Goblin, you do not understand what they say.
I imagine the only person who understood that cannot
No.
reply.
I have a bright hand. I have 10 foot of light
Good. It's harder to see in the fog.
and dim light for further 5.
Well
I'm
done.
just gonna go through the barrier.
Cool. Roll to attack. Roll to hit.
Ah, one of those snake spiders.
That hits wood. Go for it. Roll damage. You bash against the barrier and it seems to hold firm for the moment. You bash against it again and it stays sturdy.
Can I try bashing against it with my the longsword that I found?
If we're literally at point
Sure.
blank range, can we not see it now since we're like right in front of
Yeah,
it?
you could probably see the barrier.
Does that do anything?
You slash at the barrier. It looks a bit more damaged than before. It looks like the barrier gives way.
Can I say to Kato, let me go first? They might be scared of snakes.
Well, my plan is to I'll let you go through the barrier while I stay here because me being here blocks spiders from following.
Okay, I'll squeeze through this area then.
Got it, got
And
it, got
stand
it.
here. And I'll say to the
You notice that mist seems to follow you in behind them. All the goblins look at you, and they seem to all have their weapons ready.
I'll say, do any of them look injured?
None of the ones that you can see look injured. But you do notice
fine.
there are like a couple of tunnels behind them.
I'll say, I'm here from. I'm an adventurer sent by the. Who passed through the swamp tribe just before coming here. We're here to rescue you. We're here to kill the spiders. Please be calm.
They say, "How do we know you're not one of those spider people?"
For now, you're going to have to trust me until I can give you evidence of me killing spiders.
Do I recognize that voice?
You do.
I'm gonna sort of like motion for other people to start moving forwards, and then I'm gonna start turning back into a goblin to stand in the barrier.
They go, "Oh, our bestest boyo!" They run over to you.
Okay, which way is out of this place? Because I've only got another half an hour of me being able to keep the spiders away.
Well, that's the problem we had. We couldn't really climb back out. We came in here, made our little base, and then a bunch of spiders attacked us from the outside. Big spiders.
Yeah, but which way's to the outside, even if we can't climb?
Back the way you came.
Okay, everybody on my back.
I will help them up onto the back of the of the snake.
They say, but wait, we've got people in the holes.
I will go and get the people in the holes.
A couple more goblins pop out of these holes.
I have a lot of vault. I have a lot of space on me as a big thing.
Go,
That's
go,
true.
go, go. Get to the snake. Get to the snake. Keep your friend and family. Go.
This is
I'll go
accurate,
around.
but you do not have enough space for literally everybody.
Uh, can I? Would all of the goblins fit?
Uh,
I mean, there's the alternate of like
You-
everybody get on the other
you
side of
can-
the barrier, and then
you
I just
can
start
you
throwing
can
fireballs into the cave and see what happens.
you can fit 9 people on you.
Okay. How many trips could I do back to the entrance and back?
Well, you could get all of the goblins on plus
Uh,
one more person.
Does the snake have a climbing speed or a
Uh,
flying speed?
no, but my thought
Eh.
was, give me a second. So instead of becoming a snake, because I've not transformed back in, I'm a goblin at the moment. How big is a giant spider?
How large is a giant spider? It's a large-sized creature.
So how many?
You
how
could
many?
4 things could theoretically fit on you, but you would be moving quite slowly.
The snake is better. Take them on the snake.
Yeah,
Take
but
all.
the issue with the snake is it can't get out of the hole.
Right. Can you
But-
transform into an eagle, a giant eagle?
Give me a second. Do I have a? I don't know if I have a flight speed yet.
And the goblin guys see in the dark.
The goblins.
Like, do they need to illuminate this cave for them to do this tunneling work, or can they just see unaided?
The goblins can see in the dark, but they can't see through mist.
Hmm. So there's no mist in this current opening bit.
Yeah, you notice it's like slowly seeping in through where the barricade was.
Because I do have a climb speed and I have step of the wind, I could have like full on Luke Skywalker this shit, carrying them on my back and zip to the entrance and back in like lickety split speed. But if they can't see, I don't want to put them in danger.
Yes, I can become a giant eagle. I can become things with flight speeds.
If you could fly as many as you possibly could out,
Give me a second. I'm gonna go CR3 creatures with fly.
I will happily stay behind and defend those that are left.
Likewise.
As long as I get to kill shit, I am happy.
So.
Alright, trying to find beasts with fly
Graham,
speed. Uh-huh.
you hear a familiar voice.
Yes.
It's casting magic that you like. Roll me a history check
Oh.
with
man,
advantage.
Better, but I'm still gonna fail this.
Oh, you recognize this. You hear the voice of someone you've not heard since you left this place. It's your old druid master. And they seem to be saying words that sound very negative to you at this point.
What are those words?
Give me a Arcana check. Figure out what spell is happening. You're not sure, but you have a bad feeling about this.
Okay.
What's that strange noise? Sounds like gurgling.
So,
Steve is not smart.
So yes, I can become a giant eagle as the...
tis at that moment, Big Spider will attack you.
It bounces off the barrier and doesn't attack me.
The barrier is no longer there.
What the fuck, man?
Nom. Big spider.
Wait. What happened to the barrier?
It seems like it's no longer there.
When did it disappear? Because I would notice it disappearing and know to turn around and pay more attention.
Uh,
That seems
The sort
like
of
you
time
can't just
that
get rid of my spell and have me
the
not
sort
notice
of
it.
the sort of time that you heard those words,
I
those
think
weird
you were
words.
just betrayed by your master.
You also literally have to tell me it's been dispelled. You can't
Sure.
just be like,
It
"You
has
feel
been
bad about it."
It has been
Cool, I
dispelled.
turn around and fireball the cave behind me.
Cool. Roll initiative.
I also have to roll dex since I'm
Many
kind of in the opening, but not really.
many things have to roll initiative now.
I believe he's blasting in here.
No, why would he kill us? Are you?
No, I'm killing the spiders, not the goblins.
Oh,
That's what I thought. I didn't think he'd be shooting his own family.
Sorry, I'm closing this stuff to. Where is me? I'm back here, right? Effectively, I was standing here as a barrier.
Now to roll those many initiatives.
Jesus.
And I gotta get these boys on.
I know, so I'm not riding you anymore.
No, unfortunately, I had to become not a giant snake because I needed to talk to people because nobody else knows how to speak Goblin for some reason, despite it being a very common language.
Very common.
hey, what made you think
Someone
that I'd
tried-
pick
Someone kept
anything?
trying to speak, primordial at them like some sort of moron.
Hey, what makes you think that I would choose anything of any use to anybody?
I mean, to be fair, Croc has Sylvan.
I know, you're all terrible. Those D4s don't add on to, initiative, right?
No. Also,
Damn.
I need to remember to say, you only get one D4 when we're in combat.
Okay,
Because the other one is from me doing the guidances.
okay. Hey, dumb question. Where is the guy that was talking? My mentor?
You can't see him, but you heard
Where's
his
the voice
voice
coming
come
from?
from that sort of a direction. Vaguely.
Good to know.
First up, it's the monk.
Oh yeah, I should probably roll those initiatives. That's a thing that people do when they're playing D&D, isn't
Yeah,
it?
you should be roll. Like,
So
you may
the
have to wait.
so the fireball happens first. I take there's
No,
like
no,
lingering
no.
He's made me roll initiative because basically the compromise was he doesn't get to sneak attack, I don't get to sneak attack because
Right.
Nobody gets
Ooh.
sneak attacks.
Right. So Colt he has. I take it he has the spider jump on Kato.
Well, you hear Spider coming towards Kato. It is
Yeah.
poised.
I shall.
believe this one.
But this guy.
This guy is ready. You also cannot see anything currently. You cannot see anything beyond.
So am I like swinging with disadvantage into the sound that I heard?
You can't see
Uh.
any of this. Because none of you can see through fog.
Weirdly enough,
Mm.
neither can spiders technically.
You're correct. They can't see through fog, but they do have but giant spiders do have blind sight.
Do they?
Yes, they have blind sight of the same. It's the same as snakes.
Sure. Okay.
Although not phase spiders. Phase spiders are totally blind in fog.
I'm gonna do something dumb as shit.
Surrender.
If I can't see, I'm not sure what there is I can do.
I mean, you could listen.
You could-
Yeah, I'll listen and roll perception, I guess.
Yeah, sure. Roll perception. Try and
Because
see
one
if
would
you.
be like
s-
the one would be you could hold your attacks for something coming close enough that you feel it. It's the other
Yeah.
one.
You hear spider noises from this direction.
Can I discern whether they are close or not?
You know that they are not very far, but they are not They're not like the spider is not on top of you, but it's close.
I shall
your best bet's-
hold an attack action for if one comes to us, but I'll also start burning key for patient defense. So if anything does try to hit me, it's at disadvantage. And that's
Cool.
all I can do.
Julio. Right. Then it's El Speedray's turn.
So any of them further
Can
away.
we?
Is the comment that any of them further away than 10 feet from us actually can't see us as well?
Yes.
Can we see inside the cave, like this area where the goblins are?
Yeah, because the goblins probably have stuff, right?
The mist was being kept out by that barrier. It's slowly seeping in now, but it's not there yet.
If it
You
is
can still see
illuminated
it.
in any way.
It's illuminated. Like
Right.
there's lights in there.
Right.
Stop asking questions that might make them take away of the things we can't see.
Hey, Graham,
That's-
can you
it's a good-
remind me something in the future?
What?
I just noticed that Rat has passed without trace.
That would be great to know.
You hear scuttling. You hear more scuttling.
Also, Joseph, you need to redo the initiative thing now that I've rolled mine.
Alright, okay. There we go. You hear scuttling, and then you hear the rat going first. Because it's now the rat's
hear the
turn.
rat going first.
Rat, what are you doing?
Rat prepares for things. He cannot see things, so he will prepare.
Got it.
So that's pretty much it. Not much else that can be done outside of just running into the darkness.
And as the party listened to the rat, silently preparing for battle,
That is the way.
this is the way.
I mean, I suppose he'd do a listen.
You doing a listen, okay. Cool. You have a good sense that there are like
A listen or a
many
sniff.
spiders closing in on you.
Yeah, so same thing. Basically, I'm just gonna wait until they come to me.
Got it. Right. Oh. Monk. Colt.
Yes.
Does a 23 hit?
Was that attack
Yes.
at disadvantage?
Uh,
If it's a disadvantage, which it should be due to
It's
patient defense
15.
after 15, in which case, no, it don't.
it has advantage because it's an unseen attacker, so it's a neutral, so it's a 23.
Guess I'll hit then.
Darn.
Please make a strength check. You failed.
Hang on a minute, does my...
Did
hang
he
on a
get
minute,
his attacks if it came close enough for him to feel it, like he kept his thing for, or?
You are restrained
It's
by
one-
webbing.
It's one too high, god damn it.
You are restrained by webbing.
Damn it. Cool. Is that like a athletics check to get out of it? Or something.
It is not an athletics check to get
What
out
is
of it.
Well, what is it then?
The webbing must be destroyed.
Fireworks.
Yeah, it does.
Then it's this thing's turn. And it doesn't know what it's doing. So it will stay put. This thing.
Really wish I hadn't rolled so shit on initiative for this fight.
Goes over here. Actually, it's gonna come to here. And Colt,
Mm-hmm.
you feel something grab you now that you are webbed, and it pulls you into the mist.
You can make your attacks. Right?
Uh,
Because he was holding an attack action.
Yeah, I was holding an
and something
attack
from
action.
close
If I
enough to touch
if I
him.
feel something next to us, I'm gonna swing at it.
that's true, but you're currently restrained by webbing.
Mm.
Does restrained mean you cannot take anything? Because the other one is, how close is the one that webbed it? Because that matters for all this stuff.
It was in a correct amount of range.
So it was
That is
exactly
what-
10 feet away, so it was outside of combat range,
Yes,
and could see him.
yes,
Okay.
because it wandered over to where it heard the noises, and it saw a thing, and it webbed a thing. Restrained. Blah blah blah. Speed 0. Attack rolls against the creature have advantage. Okay, you can make your attack roll, but it is at disadvantage.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yes.
So if you stun it, it can't take you away.
Accurate.
Yeah. Yeah.
Don't-
I'm gonna.
Go
What?
for your disadvantage attack. Uh,
11.
you miss this thing, whatever it may be, but you do see a long spidery leg reach in and pull Colt
You have
into the
two more.
abyss.
You have more attacks.
Yeah. Do I still get use action? Oh, yeah. It's whenever I take the
It's
attack action.
Your attack action you held.
Go
not
for it.
An attack.
Go for it again then. Still with disadvantage. Well
But
done.
425s, and
You-
that's also a stunning strike, so it gets a con save.
Cool, cool, cool.
I mean, I think it's all right at those, but I'm just.
20.
Damn it.
And it is a bit hurt, but it does pull you into the mist.
Goodbye, sweet prince.
Croc, the most terrifying thing you've ever seen just happened.
It's fine. I can't see a thing.
You can actually. Colt was at the edge of the mist, just where
Nah,
things
I
were
can't see a
visible.
thing.
You saw
I saw
Colt
nothing.
get wrapped up in spiderweb and
Did-
get dragged away.
Didn't happen. La 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 la.
Stevie boy, your friend has been kidnapped by giant spiders.
I don't know that.
Yeah, you do know that. You saw him get dragged away. You
I
don't know what happened
he,
to him.
He was here. The vision is blocked by this rock. I do not know.
You can see past that. You can, because you can see to like there.
Yeah, I can see to here with no
No,
dark
you
vision
can't
in
see
there.
there, but you can. You would have seen the edge of him get webbed up and taken away. You wouldn't have had a great view of him, but you could have at least seen him. What are you doing?
Is it an action or a bonus action to drink a potion?
Action.
It is.
Yep.
I will drink one of the 5 random potions I have.
Ooh. Let's see what magic number we get today. Ladies and germs.
Do I smell any more or any less like a moose?
Hang on, I need to dig through my stuff to find this. 'Cause I didn't think you'd be doing it.
You didn't think that I'd drink a random potion?
Not in response to this.
Not in response to
situation.
this. No. I thought you would do it, just not now.
Always when you least suspect it.
Yeah, and then I have to go rummaging through my notes. Uh, you got that.
You know,
So
at the end of a difficult fight, when the house is on
cool.
fire.
You're unconscious now.
Yay. Like, down to 0 hit points unconscious?
You'll be unconscious until next turn.
Okay.
Well done.
He did a good.
Hey, who knows what I would have done if I remained conscious?
True. Strange things might have happened. Monk.
Yes.
Big old spiders attack you. You can't see them and you're restrained,
But
So
that
they
if
have
that bite
advantage.
won't hit.
but the 13 still misses.
But you,
And that
you
is-
do also have they're actually just normal attacks anyway.
This is true. Well, yes, because he's patient defensing.
Yes.
Yep.
So an 11 won't work.
Then something that can't do anything happens. Then another dude will scuttle around. Scuttling is heard, but you do not know really about it. Then another thing occurs that will just be vibing because it can't see
Can't see.
anything. And Kato!
I would like to throw fireball roughly here,
We're throwing that fiery ball.
where I'm clicking and holding, but it's not. If that's not showing up for you,
I cannot see it.
well, it's over the area that's blacked out in the direction you were talking.
Ah,
Effective.
here.
I presume hereish?
No.
No?
North.
Yeah?
East.
Yeah?
This,
So, move squares a second. Here, where that 10 foot just disappeared.
Yeah.
yeah?
No, to the right. To the right.
Yeah.
Left a bit. Down a bit.
There?
Can you
Up
not
and
see?
Yeah.
to the right a bit.
You were literally on it for a split second.
Yeah.
There, more or less.
Up a little bit more.
Here.
Yep, there. You were exactly there. Yep.
There. Got it. So that's okay. Right. That's
Which should
1,
have the advantage of
2,
also burning off the
3.
fog a bit.
4, 5, 6, 7 things I have to do, and alright. Cool. Monk, make a deck save against this fireball
Mhm.
that you are caught in. And also a bunch of things also have to do it. So let's start with these 3.
24 on mine.
You are freed by this, by the way.
Yeah, because the flames will like destroy the weapon.
Can you roll the fireball damage?
I will do once you finish rolling your deck saves.
You okay?
When you roll your deck saves, I'll roll it. I just can't get. I need to move a bunch of stuff to get it to it. Sorry.
Colt, be prepared. You're going to be making some more saves soon.
So 1 save so far.
And finally, this boy. Who nat one it? Nice.
So
Very dexterity.
30 fire damage to all of those, and our monk is freed from his prison.
And due to evasion, I take 0 damage as well because I succeeded.
And then Kato is going to use his bonus action to become something that can see in this place.
Nice. You're no longer strained, and a bunch of these speed rays die.
Can you make this huge?
I can.
And can you reveal everything 60 feet up to 60 feet away from me?
You got it, my guy. 60 feet, so that's a very, very long way. Got it. Basically, the whole place that's not obscured by walls. Got
Yeah,
it.
thanks. That would be great.
Please unthank.
Revealy boys. You are the
Okay.
only one that can see this.
And so
damage. Hang on, I'm still doing damage for like a bunch of these things. Because like some of them are clinging on to life, and some have been roasted, and some have been. Alright, so you're on that much. You are on that much. You're on that much. You're on that much. Okay, got it. Go for it.
And I'm gonna shift.
Did you do that underneath me?
I would have done.
Yeah, for reference.
Yeah.
So just assume I'm on his back rather than moving my token each time.
And I'm gonna shift towards this dude, who I think has betrayed me. I think it's him, right?
Yes. Do you feel like it's a bit weird because you've suddenly become like a giant scorpion, but you do recognize this guy. You feel a strange connection to him.
I'm gonna
And,
fuck you up. Also,
also-
how much of the fog got burned off by like the fireball happening?
Oh, that fog has been dispersed.
So if you
You
get
have-
dark vision now, you can just see.
This is accurate.
I can still see fuck all.
There's a little bit of fog, like in this corner of the room and here, but it's not much.
There's fog over where that face spider is.
Yeah.
Once again, still lamenting that I didn't pick the blind fighting style. That would be so useful in any
'Cause-
situation.
Because you don't have dark vision.
No.
And at that point, I have used my action, my bonus action, and my movement.
Cool. Croc-a-boy, you can now see all the terrifying spiders.
Yep, and I'm gonna regret what I'm doing. Basically, my full turn is, well, I'm gonna take out one of the necklace grenades. I'm gonna hand one to the rat, and then we're both gonna throw them right here.
Are these the Christmas ones?
It is indeed.
Ah,
Croc is
right.
very scared.
Because you have no clue what these are going to do, and also spiders everywhere.
Yep, spiders. Croc scared.
Oh my god, you're all making me go through my weird notes now, like 500 sessions ago. Lawrence with his potion of making himself unconscious.
Hey, I will drink all of the random potion shit. Just for reference, I've got 4 more random potions.
Okay, these Edar caps gonna have to make some con saves. And this dude is gonna need to make a con save. That's funny.
You didn't get a 16 for each second roll.
And you threw 2, right?
Yeah. I threw one, rat threw the other with his held action.
Okay. And they'll need to also make dex saves.
Down to 9 baubles left. Could always just use the gravity crystal. What do you think, Kato? Gravity crystal?
Giant scorpions do not have spider climb, so please no.
All the spiders with spider.
Click, click.
All the spiders with spider climb vibing.
Wait, spiders have spider climb?
What?
I lose spider climb, but I gain blind sight 60 feet, and I gain extra attacks.
Which is pretty
Okay. Okay.
good. So what happens?
Well, first you got like both of the coolest ones.
Nice.
Please save us.
Oh yeah, you need to make a dex and con save as well, Scorpione.
Oh fuck.
Hank Scorpio.
And both things that are upon its back.
Yo, 7 and 4.
Do I get
So-
advantage because he's on my back? I don't know.
Everything in that area is now an elf. You are now an elf. For a bit.
Okay.
And you also feel merry like there's Christmas spirit in the air, and you don't want to fight anymore.
So if the scorpion becomes an elf that doesn't want to fight anymore.
Yeah, and so do all of them, except for this Eddar cap, which remains an Eddar cap, but is filled with Christmas spirit. Everything else is a calm elf,
Including all the spiders?
including all the spiders in that area. These spiders still very angry.
Which ones?
Essentially, things that are in this area, all now elves, all now filled with Christmas spirit and don't want to fight, except for like this one Eddar cap, which is just filled with Christmas spirit.
Okay.
All of these things in this area still
If we
murderous
get attacked,
spiders.
does this break? Or are we just like...
That's something for elves to know and spiders to find out.
Which one was the con save for?
Con save was for turning into an elf.
All right. Well, looks like Croc did not get that one.
So
Rat's fine though.
this big spider is gonna go here, and because it's still an unseen attacker against you, it just rolls normally, in spite of your patient defense.
Mm-hmm.
I'm assuming you don't have dark vision.
No, I don't. That's what. That will not hit.
Yeah. And then it is this guy who is an elf and filled with Christmas spirit, so we'll give you a hug. After all your old friends, he'll give you a hug, Constantine.
Kato?
Kato. Yeah, he'll give Kato a big hug. You know.
I
He'll
dislike this. Kato is now a jolly elf.
he'll pull out a little toy that he's made and give it to you as a little Christmas present. How do you think I feel? My big bad evil guy has become a jolly elf.
I became a scorpion for the first time and I'm now an elf.
There's this spider who will try and attack Croc.
Croc's on the scorpion's
Croc's-
back,
Croc
isn't
should
it?
be over here.
Yes.
Oh yeah. So then, move your token. God. In that case, the spider will attempt to come in here, and does stuff that none of you can see at the minute.
'Cause
Lawrence,
the person
you're
who could
also-
see is
you're-
unconscious.
You're unconscious and muted, so nobody heard you say, "Oh, I'm unconscious."
It seems
Because
like
I
a
can hear
massive
you from the
trouble.
other room.
If nobody can hear me, do I make any noise?
But I can hear you.
No, you
Anyway,
can't.
If
Monk,
Lawrence falls unconscious in the forest, does he really die?
Right,
Monk,
I take it I can see the entrance to this room.
you
Because if
can
it's just
see
dark,
light.
but this is the only light source, I can just aim at that, can't I?
You can see light coming from that room. Yes.
So I shall make for that, and why is it doing that? Move there. So I assume that I see the spider as soon as I come in.
Cool. Now I need to determine what actually happened there. Sec.
I love the... Yeah, I just didn't decide what it was going to do. That's why I said that.
Yeah, I was kind of trying to brush past stuff.
Wait, my hand is still glowing, so
you
that
see-
means there's light in this room.
Yes, but also there's torches. You see Spider struggling to attack a goblin who's here.
Cool. I will go for the goblin, and since it's... I
Go
can't
for
see it
the
now, I guess it's just
goblin?
normal. No, the spider that's attacking the goblin.
But you
Kinda
said,
help him.
yeah, I'll go for the goblin.
Sorry,
went spider.
I must have flubbed. I'm going to go for the spider attacking the goblin. That's what I meant to say.
I was just terrified for the poor goblin.
Yeah,
I'm
like
not gonna hurt the goblins.
I love this. It's like Lawrence wanted you to fireball them. The monk said for a second there he was going for the goblins.
He's not very bright. Leave him alone.
All your friends
he
seem to want to murder
He
your
sometimes
family.
forgets speech. Wow, crit
Nice.
on the spider.
Yeah, you crit that spider.
Is
You-
it?
What did-
Is it still struggling with life?
that spider is injured but is still alive.
I don't know what you mean. I'm not the one who left his family in a room with a crazed psychopath that wants to murder everything.
Now it's very injured, but still alive.
You fucking serious?
I mean, is that one? Did that one take a fireball? I can't remember.
No, it was just out of range of the fireball.
Yeah,
Right.
it's definitely me firing blind.
Regular arse, flurry of blows, go. Five.
That's a dead ass spider.
Cool. So
I've
I'm gonna run in, smash the crap out of Spider, give the goblins a thumbs up, and turn around to face the rest of this room.
It's a very
Uh,
dark room.
Well,
I-
if any,
Step
if any
inside so that
spiders come away, there's like behind me illuminating them, so I'll see
yeah,
them.
if you step further back, it means that they have to get closer to the illumination before they can actually attack you as well. And maybe you could get yourself cover.
I have a feeling this is
I
going
shall
to be
stand in front of these goblins as a shield and will attack anything that comes near them.
The light
However,
from I will say
I'm-
now that the light from this room extends out to like there.
Cool. I
Just so
can
you're
have patient defense, however, because I used flurry of blows, so that's my turn.
Cool.
So it does at least sort of mean that when they can see him, he can see them, right? That's the
Yeah, that was the idea.
Big spider's gonna come to here.
I've got a feeling this is going to be another battle in which I murder nothing, even though I want to murder everything.
I feel this is not anyone's fault but your own.
Fire,
Oh,
You did drink that potion.
fire the web.
It is completely my fault.
Does a 15 hit you, monk boy?
No, it does not.
Then a web flies out of the darkness and misses you.
I just
Nope.
find
Leans
I
out the
ju-
way.
I just find it mildly amusing that my character keeps going on about wanting to murder everything,
This one
but has
crawls onto
actually
the roof
murdered
in the sa-
nothing.
This one crawls
Question.
onto the roof in the same location.
Does the return like the missile like thing work with webs?
Yeah, actually, that's a good point. Does what's it called? Deflect missile work on these web things?
It is technically a ranged attack, and it fires a projectile.
Yeah, exactly.
But
Like,
the
throw it
point
back.
of the projectile that is, if it hits you, it restrains you and it's sticky. I'm gonna say maybe rules as written it might work. But I think rules as intended, you can't catch a web and throw it back at something.
Have you
I
not seen
mean,
Kung
more
Fu
like-
Panda 2?
Yeah. I was about to be like it's the like redirection of you like redirect it around your body and the momentum takes it back at the
It's
spider.
it's like a sticky object, and it doesn't deal damage. It's more
No,
of a
he's just like restrained the spider in its own
thing.
web. And he was like, damn it, what is this?
But it has web walk. It can't be restrained by its own web.
You're creating like a web-like prison for it to be sitting in.
Does a 25 hit the monk?
19 or 25, that'll hit.
Cool. Make a strength check.
Strength save.
Oh, sorry, no, you're restrained by the web. You can make a strength check on your turn. Sorry.
Hey, at least you have all those goblins around you to hack that webbing. off
Yeah,
before
I
we
was
dragged
I
into
was
the
just
darkness.
thinking. I was just thinking, hey, I just killed a spider for you. Can you do this?
Rat. What does the rat do? It's surrounded by jolly elves and one jolly Eddercap and a few spiders who are like in the distance.
There's a lot of horrible things.
There's spiders in this direction, and the rat can see those spiders, but immediately around it, it's just a bunch of jolly elves and one jolly Eddercap, which is a creepy spider thing. But it's jolly. It's very merry. Looks like it wants to give you a hug.
It bites that thing a lot.
Oh, you throw it at the elf. Poor elf.
Fuck that elf.
The elf that just handed the scorpion elf a present. Almost gets. Oh, sorry, no. Yeah, that's. You attack the elf, and the elf dies, and it resumes being this thing again.
How much HP did the elf have? because the other attacks would have went on to the next thing.
I'm aware. The first 2 attacks were elf-based attacks.
Elf-based.
The last 2 attacks hurt it in its HP.
So 12, 14, and 3. Good rat. Good K2.
Cool. Now it's a phase spider's turn. Who is gonna waddle around here? And is going to dash as its action
can
to
it
get up
not
to
see?
where it can see because it has dark vision. It's gonna dash along the
It
roof.
didn't have
Oh,
fog
it's
vision.
fog.
Sadly,
Oh,
It couldn't
I
see in the
removed
fog.
for everybody, not just us.
great. I just wanted to double check that.
It crawls onto the ceiling above where you are, Croc, and then it disappears.
Okay. I'm pretty sure Croc is an elf right now anyways. I think only the rat succeeded.
Croc, you're a merry elf. All the elves are concerned that their other elf got attacked by that rat. You're all very scared of that one rat.
So you should be.
You're conscious now. What do you do? Do you drink another random potion?
Yes.
Or shout, "Help!
Of course you do.
Steve, Steve, kill these webs!
He
They're not
immediately
me!"
he immediately slurps down a potion. Okay. Let's see what we get here.
Also a terrible monk. I forgot to do a stunning strike.
Oh, nice. Your fists grow huge for a minute.
In that case, can I?
Yeah, your fists now deal 1d8 damage for the next minute.
In that case, can I? Where does the light end about here?
Yes, that's where the light from the torches in the
Yeah.
room. Although now that your fists are huge, I'll double the light distance, so your light now goes 20 feet instead of 10.
Yeah, you can kind of help not have everybody be blinded, right?
Because your hands are now bigger.
Can I move here?
Yeah, now you're shedding lots of light into this cave with your giant hands. One of which is really big and a torch.
Are you able to release the monk from his web prison on your way past?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, he did shout as a free action. Steve, murder these webs!
Can I do that as a bonus action, given that drinking a potion is an action?
Sure, you can as a bonus action.
He's got big
Technically,
ass hands. Can you not just clasp the webs and pull
technically, you do have to attack the web. So no, unless you have an attack as a bonus action.
Can I clap my hands really loudly at the webs so that they shatter through vibrations of the sound waves?
No, but you can clap your hands. I'll let you do that as a bonus action.
If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands.
off? You just hear that out of the darkness. Cole's like, what the hell's going on?
1 second.
Actually, if you can't quite make it out because it's around the corner, but if you came a little bit further out, now that Lawrence is there, you might just be able to make out some merry elves.
1 second.
If I could
We are the
move.
Christmas elves. Christmas elves. Christmas elves.
I'm checking to see if I've got any bonus action spells I can do.
I'm gonna guess no.
Prayer of healing. No, that's 10 minutes. No, I have sort all I can do.
Yeah, because
You
yeah.
can rage. That's the one thing you can do, right?
But you,
Actually,
you can rage, but you're not a wild source.
I
That won't help.
will rage.
Oh, at least you have resistance.
Andrew, I can't believe in 2 combats you've managed to, like, take out half the party.
That's what I do.
You've just turned half the people on this board into elves.
That's my turn, by the way, Joseph.
Hey, Kato seems happy enough.
We are the Christmas elves. The Christmas elves.
Joseph, my turn is over.
I'm
Already
aware.
doing spiders.
Spiders are attacking you. 17 hit?
17
I don't think so.
misses.
Yeah. Phase spider wanders over. Yeah. I
To the
should-
thing with massive hands.
I just realised Kato is now 3 levels deep.
Actually, it'll come to here, so it can actually hit you.
Yep. Yeah, I'm a. You've transformed my transformation.
Which does mean you've got even more hit points, technically.
It does mean I have even more hit points.
You can't
Yes.
do anything, but...
You have 3 health bars now. You're a boss. Kato's a boss fight.
Sadly, none of these health bars are very big.
And
My health bar is twice as big as it
does a
usually is.
22 hit you, Lawrence?
Yes, it does. Guess who's taking half damage though, unless it's psychic.
It's piercing and poison.
Oh, both of those are halved.
And make a con save.
So that's what? 8 and 6. So I take 14 damage total.
Make a con save.
Oh,
Because you can half the poison damage if you succeed the con save.
well, I'm raging. So
Yeah,
it's
so
half
you
as
will
So
half
big
it again.
Oh,
You will
right.
quarter the poison damage.
Right.
You'll turn it from a 16 to a 4, which
12.
could be very handy. You succeed. So you take 4 poison damage and 6
Ah.
piercing damage. Those are the correct numbers that you should be taking. I've already factored in all of your resistances.
53. Hang on. So that's 10 damage.
Cool. Now it's this big spider who will come to here, and he'll just run here because he can't actually do anything else. Then it's this phase spider all the way in the back, who'll
Definitely can't see anything that's happening up here.
yeah, but he has a bunch of commotion. So it comes to here to look and see what's up. And then it will move over to... Yeah. Yeah, I'll move to there.
He has a lot of Christmas singing.
It's very confused. But it can't actually attack because it's using its movement. Jolly Christmas Kato!
Jolly Christmas Kato will attempt to give a nice present to the person who was a jolly elf who had just been hurt. Be like, as if like offering him a gift to make him feel better.
He gladly accepts the gift. It seems he's still filled with Christmas merriment.
How many turns of being a Merry Christmas elf do I have to endure?
The rest of your life.
Will all my friends be dead by the time we get here?
Possibly. That or they'll be Merry Christmas elves.
No, I am going to make many spider pancakes, hopefully.
Croc,
Ugh.
who is also a Merry Christmas elf.
Croc does like a little dance with
There
Kato Elf.
are so many elves. This is an amazing time. This is far better than I could have ever imagined. Lawrence,
Hello.
does a
I...
does a 8 hit? I'm
No.
assuming that's a no.
No.
In that case, web flings past you. and nothing happens. Then it's this guy
Ew, white sticky stuff. Keep it
Who-
away.
who will, because he got attacked by the rat.
Don't forget that there's
but
darkness up.
He's still very merry. Yeah, but he knows the direction the pain
Yeah.
came from, so he will disengage and
Fuck you,
run
rat.
away from the pain. Very merrily though. He'll do a hop, skip, and a jump on his way.
Ow, 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 ow. That rat bit me several times.
Nice.
All right, monk. This is a very interesting combat.
It's like
See them.
there's two
like
groups for
Oh,
this party, and things are very different on each side of them.
Initiative count
Yeah.
0. The goblins that are essentially useless use their like really terrible spears to cut the webbing. Well, attempt to cut the webbing anyway. Let's see if they succeed on actually damaging this webbing.
Come on, goblins, I helped you.
Or like tiny swords that they have.
It's tools.
Don't you mean by tiny swords? Don't you mean knives or daggers?
Swords
No,
to them, they're small people.
Tiny swords. Well, they miss. And then they miss again.
Seriously.
And yes! This one hits. But does he do enough damage to cut the webs? Oh, yeah. He does precisely enough damage
Sweet,
Like-
sweet freedom.
to the point in order to
li-
free you.
A little cut in the thing, cut just goes, just like busts out of it, gives them a thumbs up, and shoots off to join Steve using freehand as a reference point.
Yeah,
which-
you
which
can.
one is
Okay,
which?
now that you're here, you can like see out to 30 feet because that's
Yeah.
the new range of the big
Are
hand
these
light.
phase spiders like visible, or are they like in phase where I can't see them? Because I know that they like disappear and reappear, don't they?
They're currently in phase. You can see them. You can also
Right.
see some elves all merrily dancing
He
in
does
the
not know what to make
background.
of that. He's very confused. Like, okay.
Ooh, also, I'd like the rat to make a wisdom check to see if it can pick out which elves are who.
Well,
Very
lots
wise.
of spiders crawling all over this entrance at the moment. I think Colt will try to deal with them first.
Straight wisdom
they're-
or wisdom save.
Just straight wisdom. Figure out which spiders are spiders and which people are your
That
friends.
shouldn't be advantage, so 19.
You figure it out. You know who's a spider and who's your friend. But they're all beautiful elves, merrily
And-
dancing.
Can I see, with Steve's glowing hand, which one of these spiders may or may not have taken damage from the fire explosion that happened earlier?
You think that this one took some, this one took some damage, and you think that this one looks injured. The one that's beneath. There's two on that spot. One's on the ceiling, one's on the floor. The one on the floor looks more injured than the one on the ceiling, as if it's been hit by stuff.
Right.
You
Steve's on
look,
that side. Steve's on that side. I'm on this side. I shall start.
you look at
battering
it.
this one.
Sure. Roll your attacks against my amazing giant spiders. They're so powerful.
19.
Coolio. Cool. That
Is
is
a
gonna
15 hit?
hit. Yes, they both hit. This boy. It's not
Does-
dead though. Yet, anyway.
No, not that. This. Regular flurry of blows. No, not that.
Yeah, that's gonna hit, and that's gonna kill. Big boy there is a dead boy there.
Cool. I I guess that's all I can do, because I guess I can't move on this guy and use my last flurry of blow hit, can I?
You can.
I'll do that then.
Who are you attacking? There's the phase spider, or
The-
there's like 2 spiders there that are stacked on
He
top. Now there's some more room. I'll move them slightly apart so you can like actually tell that there's 2 spiders there, just by visuals. But yes.
Okay, and since this is only one in range, I'll do that then. He does a combo into that one that you killed earlier, smashes clean through it into bits, and then lands the final punch on this boy here. If it lands,
Cool. Roll to attack.
which it should with a 19.
The 19 does hit this boy, and he looks very hurt by that.
Awesome, that's me.
Cool. It's now this boy who is gonna roll to see if he gets his stuff back. He does! Amazing. What a good boy. Does a 13 hit, Monk?
No.
Oh no, he misses with some web.
Fuck
Awesome.
you, Web.
Does this
Piss off,
boy-
Web!
Yeah, he does! Does a 20 hit, Monk?
What are they getting? Oh, it's the web charge.
Yeah, the web recharges. Does a 20 hit?
Yes.
You're restrained again.
Mhm.
Ratatouille!
I'm gonna make a delicious meal.
There are many elves around you, but there's one Edar cap there, and one boy you've taken a little bite out of, but they're all very merry.
There's also a giant spider.
There's many giant spiders, but none of them near the rat, until now, 'cause
Yeah.
you ran at that one.
Oh, that's a spicy meatball.
That is spicy meatball, jeez, okay. 25...
Nom 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 nom.
44, 49, 50, 63 damage total, which means that boy's dead
Yee.
like the first 3 attacks. Where do you want to put your crit?
I guess the one that's here. Like,
This boy?
yeah.
Cool. You almost kill him in one shot.
Crop
but
would
he's
be so
still...
proud of me if he wasn't an elf.
Oh, sorry, no. You do kill that guy in one shot. Never mind. Because he was very damaged from a fireball
Yes.
that detonated earlier.
I guess he'd moved to there, so he's like within range of the other ones.
You would have killed you would have almost killed a full health one in one shot, though. Then it's that guy's turn.
That guy is me.
Who will... That guy is gonna come... Yeah.
Am I? Where am I going?
Gonna go there. And then he's gonna...
Who's moving here? Because it's Steve's shot.
Then he's gonna...
Oh, my...
This might be something else that's happening on my turn.
Then...
Oh, is this an evil guy?
That's Kato.
Hey,
Oh, sorry.
No, that's an evil guy. You should attack that guy if you see him.
Yeah, he deserves to be murdered.
Then this guy is gonna...
Oh, so he appears on my turn.
well, no.
Before your turn.
Before my turn, yeah.
His initiative is before your turn. He
Yeah.
moved while in a place, and then he's
Yeah.
gonna flank you two with the spider in front of you, and he's gonna go for the monk with advantage because he's a special boy who's just got the stuff to do this. Does a 14 hit the monk?
No, it does not.
Then he's gonna jump back into the ethereal plane because he's a coward. No, he's not. He
Hmm.
can't.
Yeah. Court literally sees him nab, moves his head out the way for it to not bite, and he goes, "Yeah, run away, coward! Come fight like a real man."
He can't jump back into the ethereal plane yet. But it is Steve's turn.
Uh,
Big spider has appeared behind you.
My hands, what damage do they do?
1d8.
It would just be to hit would just be my strength, right?
It's 1d8 plus your strength modifier because that's how all fist attacks work. It's like normally 1
But
plus
are you
strength.
proficient in fists?
Yeah,
No.
are you? In
No.
that case, then it's just your strength to hit.
Okay. Using my long sword with a bigger hand, does that technically count as two-handing it? If I just use it in one hand with bigger hands?
No. It makes your sword harder to use, if anything. It's like very hard to grip the handle now.
I will try and slash this big fucker here.
Go for it.
Dirty 20. Sorry, Christ, I forgot a rage.
20 hits.
So I will also Divine Smite at 2nd level.
Mm-hmm.
So that is...
It's 3d4 extra. 3d8, sorry.
3D. So that's
Yeah, cool.
that's
Got
the
it?
smite. That's the smite damage, and
You're raging, so that's like an extra.
no, because I went unconscious. Remember,
Alright.
that drops the rage.
What's the extra d8 for?
No, that the 3d8 because I'm smiting at 2nd level,
Yes.
and the extra d8's the slashing damage. Oh no, forget that one.
Because you've already rolled
Yeah,
that.
yeah. I know. I totally forgot.
Anyway.
Extra attack
Ooh, spicy. Go for it.
on the big spider.
Go for it.
17.
That's gonna do it.
I will also Divine Smite again at 2nd level.
Okie dokie.
So that used
Go for it.
12 again.
Nice. Well done. One. Dead ass fade spider.
Nice.
I will then turn around to these spiders.
Cool. Presuming that's the end of your turn. This
Bonus
phase...
action rage.
Sure. Cool. This phase spider is gonna be all angry. And it's going to try and have a bite at the monk with advantage.
Not the thing that just killed its cousin or its brother or its mother.
Cause isn't the monk?
The monk's restrained because
Yeah, the monk's restrained.
He
Plus the
got hit by
the
web.
one restrained. I didn't know that. Sorry.
yeah, the spider, one of this spider over here got its web back and blasted the monk with it again.
Sorry,
The
I'm
monk-
too busy being a person myself.
You're too busy being jolly. It's a new
full-time
feeling.
job.
I hate my
We're
life.
fighting these spiders, and we can just dig the holes with bounds of holly. La 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 la. Fuck you!
21 to hit the monk.
Damn it, yes.
Cool. You take much damage. Make a con save.
Or what level is it? The monks become immune to poison?
Really high. Like, a lot
Uh,
higher than that. I think it's like level 10 or some shit.
It is next level for you guys.
You mean like 10th level?
Yeah, would be next.
That'll not be
level.
for a while for me because I'm 2 levels fighter, 7 levels
Oh,
monk.
sure. Sorry. You're
Yeah,
lost.
so that'll not be for a while for me yet.
But yeah, make a con save.
Doing it.
You
Damn it.
you fail. Okay, you take the full 28 damage.
28, which down to 40.
And the poison damage did not reduce you to 0, so you're fine, but quite annoyed, other than all the damage.
Yeah, annoyed.
Kato, you are still a Merry Christmas elf. How do you feel?
La 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 la.
Graham is not having a good time.
I
Okay.
am.
Yeah, I don't turn basically because I'm an elf.
Because you're an elf. You can move around and have a good time with the other elves.
Hey,
I
no,
will stay here
technically,
with my best friend elf and fuck those other elves.
hey, technically, no, you've got magic resistance. Technically.
Croc elf, what are you doing? There's many elves around you, all having a great time, but your best friend elf is next to you, dancing along.
Yeah, well, obviously I'd dance back at him.
Yeah, you have a little dance battle. Roll performance. Both of you give me a performance roll for your dancing.
I do not have a performance stat.
Roll performance, Croc. Yeah, everyone's very impressed.
Because technically at the moment I am a giant scorpion, which means I have a -4 to charisma.
Oh, classic. He's a very uncoordinated elf.
I'm like trying to dance and I've got way too few limbs.
It's like, don't know what's going on.
Where are my legs going? Where have all my legs gone?
My scorpion bop maneuver it just doesn't work anymore. And then it's this spider, who does not get his webbing back. And is gonna come over here. And is gonna try and attack El Rate.
Why would you
El
do such a
Rata.
thing?
El Rata Elade.
You took out all the Edar caps. It was very sad. I should probably just close that character sheet. It's not in the way. Because they're all gonna be jolly for a while.
I may have killed 2 of our party members, but I also killed 4 of the enemies.
I think that misses the rat. Then it's this dude who is very merry with Christmas spirit. So... he's actually going to order all of the spiders to, like, not attack anymore. And like, try and make peace with you guys. He's going to say, wait, we can all be friends. It's a Christmas miracle.
Can I shout back something?
Sure.
I will shout back, no mercy!
And then if that's your response, he's gonna cast a spell on you.
Ooh, what kind of spell?
You're not gonna like it very much. Because you're being all anti-peace. But he's willing to make peace with anyone else. See, how far apart are you two? Oh, good, you're in range. So he's gonna cast Heat Metal. And he's gonna do it at 6th level
Yeah?
on your armor.
Fun times? Good thing I'm resistant.
Yes. You are resistant, so you'll only take half of this.
Sorry,
Yeah.
what's on your armor?
I'm having heat metal cast on me.
Wait, a merry person who's got it full of Christmas cheer is heating metal on someone? This feels like it's the...
It's because he's anti-Christmas. He ordered all the spiders to stop attacking, but then he said no mercy and murder. He's anti-Christmas spirit.
So you
now
kill them? That doesn't sound
That doesn't
very
seem very
merry.
Christmassy though for me.
Sounds like a
Sure,
bit strong. Sounds like it deserves a lump of coal thrown at you at the very most.
sure. He won't heat metal you.
I just feel you're breaking your own like.
Fair enough.
We
fair
personally
enough.
know Santa, and he will not be pleased to hear about this.
Lawrence,
Yes,
make a
Santa and his
wisdom
claws
save.
will not deal with as well.
Make a wisdom save, Lawrence.
I'll be back in a minute.
He's
Okay,
just
one
he's
second.
going to do something significantly less attacky. There's a limited amount of things he knows.
Sorry, ignore that wisdom save.
He's an offensive built character. I didn't
Uh,
think he'd become a merry elf.
5.
You fail. You are now paralyzed through hold person. You're overcome with Christmas joy. You don't want to fight anymore. You're paralyzed with Christmas love. But all the spiders do stand down. They stop attacking you. Monk, would you like to continue combat? Nobody is currently aggressive.
Yeah, but I'm still bound, aren't I?
You are still. Oh no. Let's see if
Yeah,
these
he's-
goblins can get you out, because initiative count 0 happened. So the goblins will come over and see if they can try and like free you. One of them hits and frees you. You are free.
Awesome.
All the spiders have stopped attacking you, and everybody's pretty merry. And your murderous friend has stopped trying to kill a bunch of spiders because he's overcome with the power of Christmas.
No, I've just stopped
He's
moving.
overcome with the power of Christmas.
I have stopped moving.
He is
Altogether.
overcome by the power.
With a high enough athletics, could I just pick up Steve and use him as a flashlight?
Give me. Yeah, give me an athletics roll for picking up Steve to use as a flashlight. He is paralyzed, so he can't.
I am
resist.
also.
I do. Does an 11 work? No, shit, that's a save. Sorry, that's a save.
Yeah,
I am also very heavy.
he is very heavy. What's your strength score?
Athletics 23. My strength score is 15, but I am proficient in athletics.
You can like drag him. You do move at half speed to drag him though.
Oh well, if
But none-
the
none of
light
the-
is still illuminating everything,
Mhm.
could I then gather the goblins and my friends, take them back to the entrance, wish this dude a Merry Christmas as we pass?
Wait,
The goblins
Since-
all the goblin actually this dude will tell the spiders to offer you a ride out. He'll
Wait,
he'll let the goblins get on the spiders' backs, and the
Wait.
spiders will just carry them out of the cave.
Will also
uh,
explain to everybody here, because you can't tell the difference between them because they're all elves.
since I'm technically being dragged against my will, even though I can't do anything,
You
does
automatically.
does my rage stay up? Since I
No, it
technically-
ends because you haven't attacked anything, and you're not being.
Yes, but if
attacked by-
something attacks
Yeah, but you're not
me,
being attacked by anything either. You're just getting moved.
I've just got just dragging.
I'm being
Hey guys, check it out! I've got the world's angriest flashlight.
I'm technically being dragged against my will.
Yeah, but that's not an attack.
You've just been moved.
You're just being moved. You calm
Against
down.
my will.
Yes, and you calm down because you are paralyzed and aren't being attacked by anything. But yeah, the goblins are safely transported out of the cave. If nobody else wants to do anything, does anyone else?
No,
Want to attack?
I was wanting to gather up Kato and Croc, but well, the elves.
Oh
And
yeah,
go, come on, guys! Christmas party outside the cave.
all the elves and this one Edar Cap, who is still an Edar Cap but is very jolly. Kato, who is an elf, and also Croc, who is an elf, will all team, and a bunch of spiders who are all vibing, and this one spider who is also an elf. This guy they're all merry. and a bunch of spiders who are all like giving you rides out of the cave because of Christmas spirit. Yay, Christmas! It saves the day.
Croc turns back to normal.
The neutral good character saved the day with the power of Christmas.
Yeah, they'll just like lead you out the cave,
Thanks to Croc and his Christmas grenades.
and they'll say, "Do you need any like help with directions?" You do.
No, when we have a guide.
All the things begin turning back into themselves, but everyone's still merry with Christmas spirit. Kato becomes a giant scorpion again, but he's merry with Christmas spirit still.
Are we outside the cave now?
Yeah. They just like leave you outside the cave. They offer you some eggnog.
Oh no, you left Kangaroo Jack.
Colt will pick up the kangaroo jack in his other hand while he's dragging Steve with the other.
Sure.
Nope, gotta go back in.
Even as a Christmassy elf, Kangaroo Jack would not have been left by Kato.
I was gonna say, would he not have him like in one of his pincers?
But yeah. They just like lead you out the cave, and then they head back in, and you're all fine. Where do you want to go?
Head.
Well, I would be consulting Kato on whether he knows anyone here.
Kato cannot talk to you. He is a giant scorpion and will still be a giant scorpion for as long as he feels Christmassy.
He's a very festive scorpion. And your guide says he's gonna head back to the swamp village.
There's a bit of mistletoe on the end of his stinger.
If you want to follow him.
Follow who? Where?
The guide back to safety.
The guide.
Yeah, I'll follow the guide.
He was like, "I'll head back to the swamp village. You guys want to follow?"
Yeah, let's do that.
Cool. Your band of merry 8 goblins, plus the party, including Kato, who's a giant scorpion, all got saved from certain betrayal.
By Christmas spirit.
By the power. You walk back through here. You get. You walk back through like the little thingy area. And you come back here with 8 brand new goblins.
See, I may have wasted 2 characters, but fixed everything else.
Lawrence, your paralysis ended when you were like really far away from the cave.
Yeah.
How does he react to being used as a flashlight?
Are my hands still big?
Your hands stopped being big just before you... like, literally 6 seconds before you regained control of your body.
I will chug another random potion.
Oh, great.
Let's see what happens.
I am shocked.
That's just
I am not going to stop you.
Okay. Nothing immediately happens.
Okay. Also, does anyone notice the strong smell of moose?
Everyone notices the strong smell of moose. Everyone.
I don't smell things.
No, even you do. Even though you can't smell things, you notice the strong smell of moose. Somehow. Everyone notices it.
I will chug
Do you
the.
know what you got?
What?
You got the best effect, which is the next thing the caster says becomes true, and that's what you said.
No, I was asking as a player.
Exactly.
Not as.
It's already been taken now.
No, I didn't say it as a character. I said it.
I take it all in character. Everyone notices Moose. Your final potion.
No, I have 2 potions left.
Oh, your second last potion.
I will drink my second last potion.
Cool, cool. Ba, 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 ba. You can't get drunk for 22 days.
Okay, and I will finish the last random potion.
Ooh, that's another spicy number. You become a large creature for 1 minute.
Can I roll a dice? See which creature?
No, you just become larger. Like you
Yeah,
just
you're
Oh.
now just
increase
like
in
over
size.
9 foot tall or something.
Yeah,
It is like 10-foot large size, isn't it?
your size category moves up to large for a minute.
Right. Okay.
You got such a good one, and you made everyone notice the spell of Moose. It was hilarious. It's always going to be weird because, it's not obviously effective potion effect, but I thought it was funny.
So how long does it take us to get back to the village? And by extension, does the Christmassy joy effect still maintain over that time?
It doesn't take super long for you to get back to the village, but when you're like just approaching the edge of the village, you notice that the Christmassy joy effect wears off on everyone.
Does the fight ensue?
Yeah. Kato, you're no longer merry.
It
Croc,
switches from being a merry scorpion to a very, very depressed-looking scorpion.
Croc, you're also no longer Christmas merry.
Oh, it distracted me from the spiders.
Well, there's no spiders around now.
No, but he knows they're there.
But then they're not anywhere like on us right now.
What? They're on me!
They're not. They're not, mate. It's all right.
You would know if they were on you.
Am I doing this Australian accent right?
Scorpion Kato is gonna wander off into the swamp a bit away from everyone.
Aw, Gorfy and Kato's all sad. A bunch of the goblins are running up to you and trying to explain things to you.
I will turn back from Scorpion Kato into regular Kato and be like, why did he betray us?
There was a bunch of the druids became a bit too interested in spiders. And they started doing some weird rituals. We don't really know much about it because we're not that magically savvy. But like they did weird stuff, and then they became those weird spider things with the claws. After a while.
You mean those ones that were turned into Christmassy elves?
Yeah, those ones that were turned into Christmassy elves.
Wait,
And
how do you know what Christmas is? We don't have Christmas here.
because I don't know, you said it.
I was just testing you.
They have Christmas in Australia. It's just very warm.
Goblins don't have Christmas.
Oh.
Don't you mean Freezer Day? Sorry, that was above game.
You're the smart one. You said it. You are the leader now.
What do you mean
Yeah.
I'm the leader now?
Oh well, there's like no more druids, right? And the druids are always the leader, and you're the last druid. But yeah, they like captured him and did weird stuff, and then the next time we saw him, he was like a half spider thing. It was very sad. But you're the leader now, boss.
Kato looks at them all.
They all stare at you as if waiting for like a command.
Just Croc gives him like 2 thumbs up.
Oh, does the same.
Would you all like to go home?
Yeah.
Okay. In the morning, we'll start heading off back to the mountain home. We'll see if the swamp dwelling goblins will let us stay the night.
Woo 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 woo. Bunch of them all start celebrating now that they've got a druid to lead them. They were very lost in the cave. In more way than one.
Okay. Kate gonna go over to everybody and be like, "Okay, so I've been declared leader of the goblin tribe.
Awesome.
So
Question
I'm gonna
mark?
have to take them home. I don't know if you all want to come with me to Goblin Mountain Home, or if
Yee!
you're all too
Sure.
excited to get onto your next adventure. Because I think I'm going to be stuck with these guys for a while until I can train a new druid to take over.
I mean, Croc has his job of making sure Kato lives. So
Okay, buddy.
he will follow Kato.
So it turns out there was some sort of weird, like, spider cult among the druids that then turned them all into half spider people, and that's what we saw was going on.
We'll arm up the goblins and then we'll go and kill all of the spider cultists.
Yeah, we should really, like, teach the goblins how to actually fight. They seemed very wimpy.
We
Well,
have swords.
Well,
Steve,
if they can't do magic, cue the fucking make a man out of you theme.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you're
We'll do
going to
that.
come with us, you can help train them.
Exactly, that's what I'm suggesting.
Hoo ha. It's the whole. As you're making your way back to the mountain home, it's the whole like you're making them carry pots of water
Wait,
and stuff.
Let's
Yeah.
get down to
Down to
business.
To defeat the spiders.
I will, Steve, before we leave for the mountain, Steve will say, didn't that crazy robot say something about being interested in this planet?
What are you talking about? There's nothing that's been slowly looking around while you were busy.
I pointed at the shrubbery that we can see.
You can't see it. It looks like an absolutely normal shrub.
Just that the robot mentioned this planet, or seemed interested in this planet once it was mentioned.
Can we
You
see
know,
this thing that I'm
it-
highlighting? Or it just looks like a normal thing, or does it look out of place?
Just looks like a shrubbery. Like it is a bush.
Well,
Make a
it's
perception check this.
Does a
While it-
24 see the shrubbery that isn't actually a normal shrubbery?
while
While
it
it-
stands
yeah.
motionless, it is indistinguishable from a normal shrub.
You can roll 500 and it still looks like a normal one.
Yeah, but it's been moving, right? Because it's been following.
You know that there is you know a living shrub exists. You're
Also-
not sure which of the many shrubs in this location it could be.
Also, it technically hasn't been following you for a while after it got chased off.
Yeah. You two of you would know, specifically Stephen and the monk would know that like the leader of these people saw that it was up to no good and like attacked it and then sent something after it.
Up to no
Yeah,
good. It was looking.
Coulter like stroke the brambles that are on his chin, and you turn to Cut and go, "Well, the leader did attack something when we were talking to him earlier. It
Yeah.
could have been
And you know-
a drone or something."
And it must you'd imagine it would have got shaken off you about then.
Yeah, but I think it's been chased off.
Oh well.
Haven't
Can't do
seen it
anything about-
since.
Can't do anything about that at the moment then.
Um,
So, if you're going to teach them technique,
You can teach
do
them
you-
magic if they
will
can,
you-
if they
will-
are.
will you come with us to teach them the art of murder?
I.
This is the most interesting multi-class I'm ever gonna have to make for like 8 NPCs.
I mean, the NPCs will be like more of a pick which one they're good for, rather than a multi-classing into all of these things.
I feel like
Coulter's kind of twisting at the fact that you used the word murder to describe the skills that you're going to be teaching them, but he's like, yes, I suppose they will have to learn how to go for the kill when it's necessary.
Yeah, we have to murder all of the spider cultists.
Yes, as long as it's spider cultists.
I will
He's
teach
scared,
them how
he's
to.
scared that
okay.
Steve's going to try and turn them into mini hymns.
I'm okay with murder as long as it's against spider people.
I will teach them how to murder.
We can all agree on that.
But at least they'll have me to teach them restraint.
I mean, we'll start with the spider cultists, then eventually we'll come back here and we'll take control of all the goblin clans.
You'll unite them under one banner.
So,
Yeah, Cold Shrugs going, I am not going to dabble in goblin politics, that's you.
so I guess next week everyone needs a new character.
Why?
Because
Why?
everyone's went off to train goblins for... I don't imagine it takes a couple of days.
No, it's going to take a while, but we can speed through this stuff.
We can make a man out of you montage this, surely.
We can take a little bit of downtime while you guys train some
Best-
goblins the next time.
Best. Yeah, hopefully by the time we're done with the downtime, we'll have leveled up a couple times as well.
Yeah, exactly. Hopefully we can refine our own skills too while we're at it.
I'll have you know, Andrew, I have a character already waiting.
And you know I have several, but like I
yeah,
said, we
so...
can surely montage this.
Or, how about next week, while, like, just a thought, like, while the training's happening, which, let's say, the train for a week, random number, maybe things are happening in other parts of the planet. Now that it has been surveyed.
Sure. Maybe.
Either that or competition for who comes up with the best appropriate lyrics for Make a Man Out of You to change it to whatever the fuck we're doing with goblins.
Sure. I'll.
Yes.
Okay. You can do one of two things. You can either pitch me great lyrics, and if the lyrics are better than the plot that I come up with for things that will happen in other places on the
Song
planet.
lyrics.
No, I'm gonna compare the plot that I come up with to song lyrics, and depending on which one I like more, that's the one we'll do next week.
Yeah, it's pretty fun. You like
Doesn't it sound fun to have a week with some new characters, or a week or two, where everything horrible happens, and then we cut back to this group who are just having a lovely time, not knowing all the horrible stuff.
The Space Australia one shot.
To be honest, I think I'm better off not knowing what's happening in the horrible stuff.
Joe,
Yes, Lauren.
you know the one advantage of me living with you is
Uh-huh.
I get to give you my rendition in person.
Yes. That's...
So
I mean, technically, after this session, I will see all of you at least once before next week, in either Discord calls or like cinema-related things.
I was gonna say you're coming to Jujutsu Kaisen tomorrow.
Yeah.
You're going to see it again.
Yes.
You've seen it already.
Yes.
Oh yeah,
didn't know
how was the JoJo's reference?
Don't spoil anything. I haven't seen it. I'll be seeing it first time tomorrow. So no spoilers, please.
Without spoilers, how was it? Was it as good as your sister said?
It was okay.
It was what?
The Jujutsu Kaisen movie was good.
I mean the JoJo reference that she was going on about.
The JoJo reference in the movie was there. It was a bit.
It was a JoJo reference.
That's okay. That's not really a spoiler.
that bit of
It's
the
something for me to
Batman,
keep an eye out for.
that bit of the Batman film with Batman in it. Also, that other bit with the Batmobile in it.
Yeah, it's like
Also
saying
the
an
Riddler.
anime with a JoJo reference. Yeah, no shit. It was an anime. JoJo references are going to be a thing.
Alright, I think I've
Has
assigned
everybody-
everyone a spare character sheet just in case. I like the plot better than the
Alright,
lyrics.
so you're going to think of doing a one shot to cover our training time, or if we think of really good song lyrics.
Yeah,
for the
yeah.
montage.
I mean,
Cool.
I just
it's
like the
either-
idea of using a new character for a bit.
Yeah,
we've
I
done
kind
that
of like
a few
that
times,
as well.
right?
I'm kind of torn. Either or, I'm sure it'll be great.
Look. It's all on whether or not you guys bother to make cool lyrics to "I'll Make a Man Out of You."
I am 100% gonna start it and then forget by the time we get to like Wednesday, and then you'll just not see anything.
Excellent.
I'm gonna have to roll some dice to decide which character I use.
Question.
I'm not doing it now. I'll do it like Sunday or some shit.
Yeah.
Question.
I
do
wouldn't
the
get
lyrics-
super attached to these characters. They're not. I'd say the statistics of them living are not high.
Yeah,
Do the-
I might go with the character I thought of, which will have extremely difficult role playing potential, but it'll be like really difficult for me to do. So yeah, sure, if he dies, he dies.
Do the lyrics of this song that we are
It's
creating have to be specifically related to the game?
Yes, they have to be about the montage. That's the entire point of this.
the
Yeah,
song
you're
has to
essentially
be-
changing up the lyrics to make a man out of you to involve like D&D related, spider related, goblin related
And,
stuff.
you know, make a goblin out of you.
Yeah.
Or the cult would be going, I will make a monk out of you.
Yeah, could go class specific.
Yeah.
I'll make a monk / paladin / barbarian /
druid.
druid.
But for Lawrence, it's
Slash
I'll make a murderer out of you.
That's actually pretty good as well.
But if it's going druid specific, you could go, I will make a beast out of you.
Let's
I'll
get
make
down to killing.
I'll make a dinosaur out of you.
Let's get down to kill. That's Steve's version.
to
The
kill
murder.
everyone.
To kill the things.
everyone. All the things in the world. Just it goes a bit beyond spider cultists. It goes to everyone.
It's just every time it goes to, we're going to kill the things, you just get a call to come in and go, no!
Did they send me spiders when I asked for goblins?
Do you know what? In my mind, it was, did they send me pitchforks when I asked for guns?
Classic. I like
I thought you were going to say swords, since Steve uses a sword.
Nah, guns sounds better.
For gun. Yeah, you have to say it like guns.
Yeah. Well, I'm looking forward to
Is this
these
one-
hilarious
Is this one
lyrics.
goblin with a double barrel shotgun fires it and he gets knocked clean off his feet by the kickback?
I do love
Gonna be
how,
great.
before I end the stream, halfway through the episode, I did go back and edit the title for the first time ever from Space Australia ! To Space Australia ! Brackets, spider warning, brackets.
Nice.
Oh, fucking spiders.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
I wouldn't.
Of course you wouldn't.
True.
But do it anyway. Or I'll find you and make you